Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to be playing some more, almost said Animal Crossing, some more Stardew Valley, modded Stardew Valley, as we do here on Sunday afternoons. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday today. Let's get started by checking the weather forecast, and how weird the weather forecast is. Alright, showers all day for tomorrow. So we won't have to worry about watering our crops, and we probably can take today to take care of things around the farm and then use tomorrow to just kind of go in the mines and do stuff there. We do have a green bean now. Did we still need a green bean? Believe we did not. It looks like this is spring crops. Unless we needed it for the crafts room bundle? No, that's foraging. Alright, so we can just go ahead and sell that one. Oh, and you know what I should have done, though, is try to harvest it with the scythe. Again, I think that, like, might not be working. It'll work with this stuff, though, because it's kale, and kale's already able to be harvested with the scythe, but I did the thing where all the crops you can harvest with the scythe. And, it appears to not work, but again, I forgot to check that out. Alright, unfortunately, it is Wednesday, my dudes, so we're not going to be able to go to Pierre to get more seeds. Hello, Warlord. Welcome to the stream. How's it going today? We doing some Stardew, I guess. We'll just sell all this. Say hello to Copper. Copper, our dog. Wonderful dog. The best dog. No one's ever seen a dog quite like him. Alright, and then let's water the crops we do have, which, just these two fields. What the heck did I plant here where I put a strawberry in? Maybe, like, the scarecrow, or the crows got one, or something? I don't know what happened over here. So I want to do this, do a little bit of work on the farm, and then maybe talk to some more people today. And then tomorrow we can talk to people and go into the mines. Because it is going to be raining, we're not going to have to waste all our time and energy watering our crops. It's going to suck not having those fields of crops anymore, but I guess it is what it is, kind of. Alright, we do have some trees we can take down over here. Obviously, these big stumps we can't really do anything about. Day's okay so far. Been playing Warzone, but their servers are laggy trash, so it's not fun. Very sorry to hear that, Warlord. That does not sound like a good time. Especially if it's a game that's, like, not even super appealing in the first place, and then just combined with lag. Oh, it's the flower dance today. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. That's what we're doing today. Well, it's a good thing I didn't commit too hard to the chores. Or anything else. We gotta go there. Fast. We probably won't have anyone to dance with, but we gotta try. Hello. Oh, hello there. It's nice of you to talk to me. See a flower? He's got flowers in his beard as well. That's hilarious. Spring is almost over. What a shame. Although, I guess if I had a beard like that, I might do something similar. On the holidays. Whether it be flowers, snowflakes. You know, you gotta work with what you got. And you just have some seasonal... Oh, we can buy that stuff. Interesting. I guess we can get the Tub of Flowers recipe. Anything else? Oh, and the Rare Crow, of course. But other than that, I don't really need anything here. Really shouldn't play it all, but I am bored lately. Okay, I see what you mean. Yo, Elliot looking dapper as hell. I'm not gonna ask Elliot to be my dance partner, though. Because Elliot doesn't like me. Leah also doesn't like me. I just want to talk to everyone. Wait, you can dance with Pam? Or are they just all dressed up? Oh, they're just all dressed up. That's cool how, like, everyone's dressed up now. For the festival. Oh my god, Sam with his Goku hair slicked back? Damn, dude. Also been playing Quake Live, but the servers are not populated at all times of the day. Oh, that's also true, yeah. Like, a lot of those games where the player base might be a little bit limited. I don't know what it is with Quake Live, but it sounds like that's the case. You know, it just kind of sucks because it depends, like, on what time of the day you can play, and for certain people that might not be a good time. I might ask Abigail, but we'll do that later. Strawberry Jello is truly remarkable. Not gonna ask Vampire Victor to be our dance partner. Even Shake looks cleaned up. Oh my goodness, Fire Monkey, hello! What is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, everyone's looking great today. Oh, Olivia? Apparently you can... I thought Olivia was married. Definitely is the case. It's the Quake 3 Arena reboot. They changed from free to play to $10 because nobody wanted to play Quake Champions. RIP Quake Champions. I'm sure Emily will dance with you, Clint. Penny's real nervous. I'm not going to ask her to dance with me. I have two people in mind who might want to dance with me, and I'll double check the social tab before actually asking someone. Oh, I didn't mean to ask Harvey, but that's okay. He didn't want to dance with me anyway. Marlon, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess Marlon is here all the time, isn't he? Everyone's so dressed up. No. Mayor Lewis, don't even think about doing something like that. Even George looking pretty good. What about Andy, though? I bet Andy isn't. Yeah, sorry, Andy. Did I talk to Haley yet? Don't believe I have. Well, I mean, I did now, but... And then gotta talk to the kids. And they both want to be Flower Queen. That's that kind of classic cute kid thing. Evelyn, hello, Evelyn. Is everyone not here? Oh no, I just missed these people. Who are you? Oh, it's Sophia. I'm here for the free cake. So... Oh wait, Pam wasn't there the whole time. She's walking around. No, I dislike BR, but with a squad of 3 or 4, it's okay. Then again, everything is more fun if you play together with people. 100% agree with that. 100%. Having friends there makes it so much better. Okay, apparently... The only people I could ask to dance with are Sophia, Sebastian, Emily. Okay, so we only have one heart with, like, everyone. Wait, not even Abigail, so I guess I gotta... Sophia? We probably can't ask anyone else, but we'll try. Don't really dance, that's fair. I don't either. I hate dancing. Who else? Emily, I think? We're about to steal Clint's date right in front of him. Nope. Alright, let's just do it, because we're not going to get anyone to dance. I know, like, you literally have to have higher social, like, friendship and stuff with everyone before you can get a dance partner. I don't have that with anyone. Yeah, there are people that just don't dance. That's interesting. The dance is about the same, if I remember correctly. Yay, they did it. They did it. That was fun. Time to go home. Speak for yourself. All I did was go there and watch people dance. Alright, it's a little dark, but we might be able to, get rid of a little bit more debris. I think I'm going to start from the top again here. So we'll go with, like, this plot of land, I guess. Although it is a little bit hard to see even, like, the smaller things on the ground, so maybe we'll just cut down a few trees and call it a day. That does take out most of our energy anyway. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Use the light of day to, like, actually take out the smaller things, because you can actually see them at that point. Also, we got level 5 farming already, which feels weird because we're not even out of the first season. Have I been that good of a farmer? I don't feel like I've been an especially good farmer this time around, so I don't really know what's causing that. I can't even see what's over there. Apparently blocking me from running. Unfortunately, mining, fishing, and combat needs some work, but, I mean, that's going to be something that just kind of happens eventually. Alright, 12. We should probably just go to bed. I don't think I have enough energy to chop down another tree anyway. But you know what? It's good to get some work done on the farm. Which we will not do tomorrow. I probably will just sell these. I usually don't make the, I don't even remember what they're called, like snack bars or something. Trail mix. It's not trail mix. I guess we could put the rare crow down tomorrow. We have Robin's Lost Axe again. Forgot we had 2 of those. We'll put that in the Grange display or something, maybe. Alright, everything here I don't think we need to mess with, so we can just go to sleep. And our first day back. It's actually been a while since I played Stardew. Alright, so animal products worth 20% more, crops worth 10% more. I think I like crops worth 10% more. Although, 20% more for animal products is a bigger boost. Are these professions different? I don't think they are. I think just these pictures might be. At least this one is. I don't remember this picture. Alright, I'll do tiller. I'm more of a dirt farmer than an animal farmer. And they used to call them dirt farmers back in the day. Back in, like, the late 1800s, early 1900s. Dirt farmer. You sell twice or more crops it's worth. That's also true. Like, right now, I don't even have a way to get and sell animal products, so... I mean, it'd be one of those things where if I wanted to do it, it would be in the future. And plus, I could always, like, change those professions later on, too, with the built-in mechanics of the game. Also, I did not pay attention to the weather forecast. Tomorrow, low pressure persists. Weather be showers all day. Alright, so it's going to rain tomorrow, too. Let me just tell you about fruit trees, and it's fine. Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, that's Demetrius. I couldn't tell from the clothes he was wearing. Hi, Rob, I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave way over there, a little ways to the southeast? Well, I have a way to turn it into something. Wait, to the southeast? I don't know where this cave is. Something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. You can either set up a cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. Bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. You go mushrooms every time. As much as fruit bats is the cooler and, like, better option, well, it's not better. It's easier to get fruit in the future than it is in the mushrooms. Or than it is to get mushrooms, rather. Alright, thanks, Demetrius. I didn't know you were doing that, but I'm glad you decided to do that. Oh, you know what we can do today, though, is, first of all, harvest with scythe. It doesn't work. Alright, so I'm gonna have to look up why that mod's not working. If it's, like a conflict or what's going on, maybe it just needs to be updated. Got no idea. It's not the biggest deal, but it would be slightly more convenient to just, like, swipe with the scythe a few times rather than, having to pick everything up individually. But even picking them up individually doesn't, it doesn't take too long. I think I wanted to sell all these. I hope I wanted to sell all those. And again, we'll throw the, actually, so if this is here, I want the edge of the radius to be like... Damn. Okay, I don't want it to go down that far, though. We'll just do something like that. Definitely underestimated the reach of the scarecrows. Blue Jazz also modded, maybe that's why. No, that's a vanilla crop, so that really should work. But that's a good thought. Like, if it was like a different kind of crop that was introduced with the mod, it might be an incompatibility issue. And again, I noticed this last time I played, too. I just forgot to check it. So I'll leave myself a reminder. Or, well, I'll try to anyway. It's Claire. We have to talk to Claire before she gets to Joja. Well, we don't have to, but, like, she doesn't really talk to you otherwise. Is it the weekend yet? It is not. And, again, I don't think she even shows up in the social tab, so I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I remember checking this last time. No Claire. You get Morris, but not Claire. I don't even like Morris. I hope we become negative friends with Morris. Okay, that's not entirely true, but... Pierre open at 8 or 9. It's 9. I thought it was 9, but... Kind of sucks that we have to postpone our mining by a few hours just to wait for him to wake up and open his store. Just to wait for him to wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup. Hide scars and fade away the shake-up. The thing is, though, like, I've been wondering is why he left the keys upon the table. Anyway. Let's go in and buy something. Alright, oh, you know what? So, since our farming skill is better, let's see what we need for quality crops. Parsnips are the only thing we can grow in spring to hopefully get quality crops. So I'm going to try to invest in that. Get 15 of these. Did someone want cauliflower? No. Or, well, they did, but we were able to grow it already. Oh, and actually... Oh, no, I messed up here, because I don't think I can grow parsnips in time. Yeah, 4 days. We don't have 4 days. Well, that sucks. I should have been paying attention. I'll just sell those back and recoup a little bit of the money I wasted. Not a huge deal, though. We'll overcome that. Actually, the thing I'm more annoyed about is the fact that we wasted like an hour, maybe, of time that we could have spent in the mines doing something. Pierre, the scam artist. If he was open on Wednesday, though, we would have been able to purchase the parsnips and grow them. We would have had enough time, but no. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I'm closed. I'm too busy memeing. There's a frog over there. Don't usually see frogs. This is the right way? Yeah. There's like so much stuff here on the way to the mines now that it's like hard to recognize where I'm going. Pelican Town has evolved quite a bit. That's right. I think the last time we were here... Oh, that'll work. We had a little bit of trouble getting down further in the mines. But it looks like our luck is a little bit better this time. Maybe not, like, technically the in-game luck skill. Okay, or maybe it is, because we just got an Omni-Geode. You know, mod where you can boycott Pierre until he opens on Wednesday? I mean, I guess I don't have to boycott him. I could go to JojaMart and buy my seeds there instead. And you know what? Maybe I should. Like, if I need seeds on Wednesday, maybe I shouldn't let the fact that I have to get them from the devil to stop me. Well, this game's version of the devil, anyway. I mean, they did make a song about it, though. The devil went down to Joja. He's looking for a soul to steal. Or was that Georgia? That might have been Georgia. Alright, never mind about the luck thing. I've busted open nearly every rock in sight. Well, every rock that I've been able to come by, and no ladder, no way down. I'm not here just to collect rocks, you know. Gonna try to leave the enemies alone for the most part. He is kind of chasing me, though. Maybe the bug's gonna drop a ladder. Nope. And it sucks that it's, like, really hard to see until we can get, like, a glow ring or something. I don't know if you can buy those or if you just have to get them through just exploring the mines. Yeah, there's literally no way to go down there. Not a single ladder has opened up. Gonna have to destroy every single rock in here. I swear. I mean, I hope I don't, but it's really feeling like it. Like, we're almost out of energy already. Just for the sheer amount of rocks we've destroyed. Yeah, we gotta be careful. That's all the rocks I can see. So I guess we just gotta fight the enemies, and there's just that one guy chasing me around. See him moving a little bit down there. Alright, then we got bats. Alright, we still do, like, no damage to him, even with our new sword. The bat, however, shouldn't be too much of a problem. And even if we do get down to the next floor, it's like, that's not really even going to help that much. Nothing? I didn't know that could happen. Wait, what? What's this? You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that? Like, were you actually able to visibly see that ladder? Because I couldn't. Like, do I have to adjust the brightness of my monitor or something? Anyway. We have, like, no energy. We have to go back. Alright, time to eat this daffodil to gain its powers. Imagine if that's the way it worked. Like, you eat a flower, then all of a sudden you can photosynthesize. Didn't really pay attention? That's fair. I think even if you were paying attention, it was really hard to see. Like, for me, it was, like, not visible. I only noticed because I was walking and got stopped by something. Actually, there's a lot of cool stuff on the ground here. Got a couple of horseradishes. I see a leek down over here. We do have room for it in our inventory. Do you order the monitor, by the way, or how is that working out with the $50 sale? Yeah, I got it on back order right now. $50 off. So, like, even with tax and everything, it's still under $500. I got it for under MSRP, even when you take into account the tax. So, they expect to get them in stock on June 16th, and I did double check, and they said that, like, the shipping is 2 to 3 days. So, 2 to 3 days after June 16th is when I expect to get it for now. Of course, the stock could come in sooner or later than they predict, but I think they have an accurate guess at this point, because it used to say, like, July 2nd, and they changed it to, like, mid-June. For me, the Asus was $500, and the LG would have been $650. Jeez. They're not messing around. Although, isn't the Asus one pretty good as well? I don't know if it's got, like, that nano IPS or whatever, but I guess we can take these to Clint, have him crack the geodes open. And, I don't know how many furnaces I have. Oh, we got 4. Yeah, we can definitely smelt up this copper. We'll go to Clint. It's nice. It's a TN panel. Okay. I mean, TN is, like, probably the second best one you can get, right? I'm not super familiar with, like, display technology and stuff, but TN is good for, like, the higher refresh rates and stuff. Mostly. And then the IPS looks better, but often doesn't have the high refresh rates or something like that. Colors were a bit yellow, but now that I configured it, it looks okay. Oh, okay. Nice. I have no idea how I'm going to configure the LG one. I heard that the settings out of the box are not ideal. Like, you probably... Can I... Okay, I can. I was going to say, if he's over there, am I just out of luck? But, like, apparently you can get by with them, but they're just not the best looking. I really have no idea how to configure it or what to look for when configuring it, rather. I know literally how to, I just don't know, like, the settings that I need to... Like, what setting needs to be what to make certain things happen. Like, there's apparently... I did not know the museum closed this early. That's a shame. Alright, whatever. LG1 is factory or calibrated quite well. I heard you saw the hardware in box review, right? I did see the hardware on box review. Yeah, I think it was. I don't remember if it was then, but I was watching another review recently just because I should be getting it relatively soon, and I want to remember what I should be looking out for. But someone said that like the factory calibration was not the greatest, and they recommended some other kind of, I don't know if it was like a color profile or. I mean, I guess it also, to an extent, kind of depends on the actual panel itself. Like, just individually, they can differ in certain ways. I don't want to sell any of this. So I guess I won't really know for sure until I get it and turn it on. We'll take the Thunder Egg or whatever this is, yeah. Give that to the museum tomorrow. And again, our energy is super low, so we can't do a whole lot. I guess we can go talk to people. See if anyone's home. Actually, let's see if we can find that cave to the southeast or whatever, wherever Demetrius said it was. Okay, well, apparently it's not there, so maybe he meant southwest. Just going to the southeast of the farm, and it's not, you know, no luck. Although we got some fog rolling in, which is pretty cool. Individual difference should be tiny, though. Probably not perceivable to the naked eye. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, in that case, I don't know. Although I've heard people say things like, I got lucky with the panel lottery or whatever, and like this one was good. So, I don't know, they could tell, apparently. West? I thought you said East. What's up, Captain Firebird? How you doing today? And welcome on into the stream. Thing is, I have 165 hertz. I would like an IPS monitor, but I want to spend 150 bucks more for better colors, the 20 hertz less. That's very true, yeah. Not worth it. And Mia, hello. Welcome to the stream to you as well. How's your weekend going so far? Hope everyone's having a good time. This area is, like, kind of creepy with all the fog, to be honest. Just a cold, rainy night with a bunch of fog. Like, what's going on? Wait, what is this? There's literal trash on the ground? Put litter in its place. Oh, there's more. What's going on here? Does that just spawn in this area? That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's even more over here. Who owns this property? Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Welcome to you, too. Alt F4 the fog? That's a good idea. No, I'm not going to do it. You can't fool me. Not that you were trying to, but... That's still a thing, though. Like, people will tell other people, hey, you can, like... Alt F4 gives you infinite power, or whatever. It's like, if only it was that easy. So love my PC you help me check out on the Discord. It opens up and closes so fast, and the updates are so fast, too. Ooh, nice. I'm glad it's working out for you. That part is now that I've got a new PC, I've been spending less and less time on it. Oh, no. Well, I guess sometimes it'd be like that. You know what? It's not always healthy to be on your PC all the time. Which is kind of funny coming from me, someone who is on their PC all the time. I'm getting lost down here. I don't know where this is or where I am. Where are we on the map? Oh, God. Yeah, this is not where I wanted to go. Apparently there's apples out here. What? See that list on your Discord? Which list? By the way, the Asus Tough G... Oh, her list? It wasn't like a list. It was like it was a laptop. Just picking out a laptop that was good for a certain price. So, no list, unfortunately. So that gaming laptop has 144 hertz IPS panel with 25 milliseconds response time and a 66% sRGB. Oh my god. I only recently like learned what a lot of that stuff means, but like that's pretty bad. Is that also the laptop that's like the cooling is like completely messed up on it? Like they ruined the cooling on it too? Alright, well, I wanted to say hi to my neighbors. Instead, I wandered into the woods and got lost. It's very, fitting, I guess. Well, maybe it's not fitting. Where do I go? I can't find my way back. It's getting late. I'm scared. Well, it's not foggy anymore. Yeah, I think that was the one, the hardware unbox review. Don't know why I watch these, but I do. I mean, it's just interesting sometimes. Because they're like, yo, Asus really messed up this laptop. Don't buy it. So I'm like, okay, this had to be something pretty bad if, okay, well, here's that trash farm again. Had to be something pretty bad if they're going, you know, they're going all out on them like that. And it was. It was pretty bad. Can I go up through here? Like, I want to say north is where I came from. Maybe it wasn't, though. Maybe I gotta go all the way to the east. Not to be confused with West. So many viewers are like, this is great. I had a trash laptop before, and this is fast. Oh. Maybe it is like one of those things. Hey, we made it! Now, I'm probably not going to make it to my house or bed in time, so I'm going to get fined some gold. I hope I don't lose any items, but I'm just going to not go into those woods anymore. I think that's that'd be a good idea to avoid that. I would love to get on my own property again, which I'm getting close to before I pass out. So at least I'm going to pass out on my farm instead of just like in the woods randomly somewhere. And I'd even be more thrilled if we got across the bridge. We did. Alright, now if I can be like next to the scarecrow so the crows don't get me in the morning. Perfect. We're in scarecrow range. Though it literally took me all day to do 2 updates on my last laptop. I'd start the update at like 9 a.m. and it'd end at like 3 p.m. Oh my god. That's a lot of time you're saving there. I'm glad. I'm glad this one's working out for you a lot better. That would drive me insane. Oh, that's a big box for such... Republic Warning Service is issuing an alert. What? That the Inner Gem Sea region is currently experiencing severe weather, with severe rainfall being reported by weather stations in Drake Point. It's recommended you stay inside and be prepared to evacuate if the floodwaters get too close. When did Stardew get severe weather? Okay, so yeah, so it's an HP, and it had, like, the processor difference was insane. It's the current gen Core i3. Current conditions this morning are as follows. The weather is... Okay, yeah, we don't know what that means. We can expect changing weather as the low pressure... The low W pressure moves... trough moves on from our region out of sea towards the east. The weather will be sunny and clear. Tomorrow's temperatures will be higher than today with a high of 28 point... Okay. Yeah, the 10th gen. It's the 10 something. And I guess just to be clear, not a gaming laptop. Not a gaming laptop. You could probably play some games on it. 10300? That sounds about right. I don't remember what processor it had exactly. Yeah, so the weather's scary today. I didn't know that could happen in Stardew Valley. Yeah, once they got to the 10th gen for Intel, their names started to make no sense because there's just too many numbers. Like, I feel like up until then, I understood Intel's naming scheme behind their processors. Alright, so we did get billed 1,000 gold, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't harvest strawberries with the scythe either. Don't play games on PC, just use it for social media and graphic design applications. Oh, how does it work with the graphic design applications? Still doing okay? Didn't think Gaming Sense Intel i3s are whack. They kind of are, but it was better than, there was this other model that, I forget what processor it had, but it was significantly not as good. But it sounds like it's working out. Wait a minute, when did I get a waterfall on my farm? Excuse me? That's beautiful. I love it. It's really great, but the colors are off and whitewash every skin tone I try to make. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if you can, like, change the display settings on those. I actually don't know how that works with laptops. Oh, look at those butterflies coming out the tree. Like, I think you could, but I'm not sure. Also, why am I doing this? I didn't want to... Well, I guess we're just going to work on the farm today. So custom as VA panel then instead of IPS? That sounds about right. I don't know what kind of panel it has, actually. Still trying to figure out how to stop the auto screen brightness. Oh, that's true, too. It has one of those auto-adjusting things, which can be good, but, I mean, it's very annoying when you don't want it on. Like, you get where they're coming from, right? But that's not always ideal. That doesn't seem like something... I don't know. Maybe people have that on by default these days, but I don't know if I would have that on by default. But then again, I don't, like, make these decisions for a living, so easy for me to say. Alright, I think we should be able to get rid of this little tree. Yeah, we got a little bit of energy left. Not going to be exhausted. Let's clear away some of this smaller debris, and we're making a little bit more progress here, which is nice to see. Hurts my eyes. I already need strong glasses, and I'm on the list of glaucoma. I don't need to see double like I do every time I log off. Oh, that does sound actually pretty bad then. Was not aware of that. Although I guess I do know what it's like to have bad eyesight. I haven't had it, like, bother me in that way, I guess. Not the eyesight, but, like, the adaptive sort of brightness or whatever that they're doing. Huh. I wonder where they would put that setting. Like, if that would be, like, in Windows, or if that's some kind of, like, HP thing. I haven't owned a Windows 10 laptop, so I'm a little bit unsure when it comes to that. Yeah, it sounds like something that'd be good to Google. Especially if they have, like, your model and stuff. Like, the exact model of laptop. Try doing Alt Windows and typing in the command just says it's already turned off. Oh, that seems like a problem then if it's saying that it's already off and it isn't off. You know what, this storm that they were talking about in the weather, not that scary. It's not that scary. Although I do have this thunder egg I can bring to the museum, so I should do that before they close, and then we can just try talking to people and not wander into the woods this time. Alright, drop that off. Copper's a good boy. Oh, what was that? That was some weird thing over near this tree. Alright, someone's got a request today. Let's see what that's all about. Could you bring me some carp? Shane. No. Me. I don't really know you. Yeah, that's true. Each day is just the same as the last. If only I had been born rich. Pam, it's funny you should say that, because money don't buy happiness. Now, it's not to say that money can't buy things that make you happy, but, like, true happiness, that's not how you get it. If only it were that easy, you know? Anxiety always gets me at games like this, and Harvest Moon, it seems like a horror movie waiting to happen when it's dark. There's no people outside with Animal Crossing, the tarantulas and scorpions that scare me. Yeah, actually, Harvest Moon, I haven't played that in a while, but I do remember when it got nighttime, it being pretty creepy outside. I sort of liked the atmosphere, but, like, it's spooky for sure. And then Animal Crossing has, like, things that will literally attack you. So, I won't say that's understandable. Sam, you're skateboarding in the rain. Why is this? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Mickey, hello! Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Oh, wait, what's this? Have I not been here? Pelican Town. Oh, this is when it was, like, formed. I thought it was a grave. So, April 17th, 19-something, this town was founded. Built in recognition of Stardew Valley's elegance. What a great little memorial kind of thing. And like how the days ended so fast, Harvest Moon. I don't think they'll fix that, sadly, because it's part of the game's signature. It might be, yeah. I mean, time flies. Time flies. Doing pretty well myself. Just had a pizza. Now I'm going to chill for the rest of the day. That sounds amazing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Pizza and chill on a Sunday. That's life right there. That is why life is worth living. Well, I mean, not literally just that, but like just those little moments, those tiny things that might not seem like the biggest deal in the world in the grand scheme of things. It's just nice to have, you know, some food you really like and just being able to kind of relax. Pizza is life. I agree with that. Like, I personally, that is what I subscribe to. That's my viewpoint. It's the best. My favorite food. Oh, Copper, please. I would like to move into my own house. Thank you. It's my favorite food, and it will be probably until the end of time, unless, like, somehow pizza is worse, which I don't think would happen, or if they just invent a food that's better. But I have a hard time believing that could happen either. Same. I'm glad we're on the same page there. What's your favorite kind of pizza? I'm not sure if I've ever asked you that. Pizza 2.0? It would have to just be another iteration of pizza. That's the only thing that makes any sense. Most picky pizza eater. I can't have sauce and only like certain places pepperoni, and it seems like my favorite place changed their pizza cheese and now they've lost my business. No, I hate when they do that. They have a good thing and they ruin it. Mushrooms and black olives, preferably mozzarella cheese. That sounds pretty good. And for me, I'm someone who doesn't like mushrooms almost at all, but if it's on a pizza, I'll eat it. And then I think the black olives complement that pretty well. And that sounds like a familiar combination of Tommy's. I may have asked you that already. But either way, now I know, and that does sound pretty delicious. And also mozzarella best cheese, for sure. Why would you not like mushrooms, though? Because they are not very good. I mean, it's the pizza that carries the mushrooms for mushrooms on pizza for me. And it's like, you know what? This is okay. But for real, though, the texture. The texture weirds me out for mushrooms. And then, like, when you have them on a pizza, sometimes it kind of gets lost in with the rest of everything, like the cheese and the sauce and the crust, and you're not, like, biting into a mushroom and having that weird feeling. Like sausage, pepperoni, and cheese. No sauce. I'd die if I went veggie. Man, I love meat. I love meat, too. I couldn't be a vegetarian. Well, actually, I think I did eat vegan for, like, a week or something. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I definitely couldn't do it for much more. And that's just me personally. I gotta have some kind of meat, I guess. I know some people do just fine without it, and you know what? More power to them. Alright, Mayor Lewis, you just repeat yourself over and over forever. You alright there, Andy? Your overalls or suspenders or whatever, they're broke. If you want to go down my good side, you should buy me a drink at the saloon. I see what you're saying. Oh, thank you. Never got the texture arguments people have. Same with tomatoes. If it tastes nice, who cares? Texture's a huge deal. If it tastes like, or if it feels like you're having like this weird slime thing in your mouth, it's just not very good. And like tomatoes, actually, for me, it is taste on those. I mean, texture a little bit, but for me, tomatoes, it's mostly the taste that's bad. Mushrooms for me, though, definitely the texture that throws me off. I'm just like, I can't handle this. Can't do it. But I agree with you for the most part. Taste is the most important thing. But if the texture's bad enough, that can ruin it. And I think mushrooms just don't taste good enough to offset the weird texture they have, in my opinion. I have IBS and have hell cramps and I have dairy, but I still drink coffee with creamer and chocolate milk and have cheese because life is so short, or it's too short. You know what? I can see that. I don't know if I'd be, well, I guess I don't have IBS or anything. I have become slightly, like dairy, like I can't have dairy as much as I used to be able to. without it affecting me in a similar way. I mean, you say slime, but probably eat yogurt. Yeah, well, yogurt almost doesn't even have a texture. It's like too liquidy. The mushroom slime, which I hate that sentence right there. And also, I love how you call it yog hurt, like you're gonna hurt it or something, or it's gonna hurt you. But mushroom slime, that's more solid, right? Yeah, they're rubbery. That's another good descriptor of mushrooms. Tomatoes give me indigestion and heartburn. Yeah, they do that. I mean, they're acidic. You might not always think of them like that, but they are. But that is a good point, Warlord. I mean, yogurt texture's a little weird, but again, it's almost like a liquid at that point. Where it's like, you kind of just drink it down, I guess. No, you didn't spell it wrong. I've actually seen it like that on packaging. It's just, like, usually here, it's Y-O-G-U-R-T. There's no H in there. But I think the H is an alternative spelling. I'm not sure, like, if that's from, like, UK English or Canadian English or whatever. But usually here, it's just Y-O-G-U-R-T. But I have seen the H in packaging here, and I laughed at it when I saw it. Why does hurt have to be in there? Who hurt you? Oh, I did come to pet Dusty, because Dusty's a good boy. Oh, I can't when you're standing there, though. Only like Activia Probiotic Blueberry Yogurt. I think I've had that. It's pretty good. I like most kinds of yogurt, I would say. I don't think I'd eat plain yogurt. It's got to have a little bit of flavor in there. Preferably sweet. I don't know if I'd ever have a savory yogurt. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. Most mushrooms I eat are not even slimy. Are they rubbery, though? I think rubbery might be the more accurate thing that I couldn't think of. But slimy? A little bit, yeah. Hate raspberry yogurt? Tastes soapy. I don't know, I don't eat rubber. You should try it sometime. I think I chewed on a rubber band once as a kid. I don't know. I've definitely had something that's like, yeah, this is like rubber. I'm like eating a tire or like a shoe. Actually, tires are rough. I mean, that's not really even the same kind of rubbery, but anyway. It's neither here nor there. Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I love raspberry stuff, though, is another thing I want to say. Raspberry's some of my favorite fruit. Are berries fruit, though? Like, I would consider them fruit. But, like, technically, are they, though? I feel like it's something in your head going, this is gross, though. It probably is, too, yeah. Why would texture matter for chewing if you have no bias? I still think it does matter. Like, there's certain things that I just wouldn't eat them. Also, where am I going? Oh, I do want to go this way, never mind. I can't think of a good example, though. Like, this is something where if I was going to go into some kind of, like, discussion, and, you know, I would want to prepare my points so I can make sense. Oh, you're closed. That's fair. I didn't want to talk to you anyway, Sophia. That's fine. Just wanted to visit your vineyard. Vineyards are pretty cool. So if pizza would now have a rubber texture, you wouldn't eat it, even if it tasted exactly the same? I think I wouldn't, honestly. I think I wouldn't eat it. It would be a lot easier to eat than mushrooms. I will give you that. I will give you that. There is a difference. But I think in the texture in that case, or I don't know, maybe I would. I'd have to try it. That's another thing, too. I'd have to try it. I've tried mushrooms, and I've tried pizza, but I haven't tried pizza with the sole texture of mushrooms. But that's an interesting, like, thought experiment. I would want to try that, just to see what it's like. Longest time as a kid, I wouldn't eat eggs. I can only eat them if they're burnt and the yolks are mixed in. I'm the weirdest eater. No, I mean, I get that, though. Like, I'll only eat scrambled eggs. Sometimes I'll eat eggs otherwise, but, like, for the most part, unless it's hidden in a recipe, like what has eggs in it, like cake or whatever, it's not like you're tasting the eggs. But like for me, if I'm just gonna eat eggs, they gotta be scrambled, or they have to be an omelet, which basically kind of is scrambled. I feel like as a kid I had the texture concerns with foods, and then I was like, maybe this doesn't make sense. It's mostly a mental bias thingy. But isn't like everything a mental bias thingy? Like even taste? And if you want to argue that it's a physical bias thingy, well, then you could argue the same with texture. Maybe, like, taste buds, could it be possible, and hear me out as someone who took, like, 2 biology courses in college. What if taste buds worked the same way for taste as they do with texture? Where if, like, the texture's off, you're gonna be like, nah, this is gross. And I'm almost certain there's some kind of, like, one of those evolutionary things that's like, you know, the same reason we don't eat, like, harsh chemicals and die, and, like, we have a natural predisposition to not like, things that are literally toxic to us, for the most part, anyway. I wonder if there's a similar thing there with texture. I'm kind of doubting it the more I think about it, but that could be interesting. I want to know, though, that why does texture make a difference for some people, and for me personally? Thing is, you could be, this is gross for literally any reason. It's hard to tell. That's also true. That's also true. Like, you could say that just by looking at something, right? But until you put it in your mouth and try it, you don't really know if it's gross. Although, that's not to say that, because, like, your instinct there could be right. But it's like, I don't know. I'm even getting too deep into this. It's interesting to think about, though. I love ketchup, even though it gives me heartburn and indigestion, but I won't touch tomatoes. Anything else besides if it's in barbecue sauce. I'm also with you there. I really, really don't like tomatoes. Although, oddly enough, I will have them on a pizza. Like, if you search Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza, they got, like, tomatoes and stuff on the top with the sauce. Those are okay to me. But again, the pizza is carrying them, much like it carries the mushrooms. I wouldn't eat their tomatoes by themselves. Oh, that scared me. The music just came to a halt. That scared me. I thought the game crashed. Anyway, for tomatoes, otherwise I would pretty much only like ketchup. And even then, ketchup, I only like on certain things. Never put that on a hot dog. I don't know what you're thinking if you're putting ketchup on your hot dogs. Also, another interesting thing. Do you prefer cold ketchup or like refrigerated ketchup or warm ketchup, like room temperature ketchup? Don't tell Nicole. Oh, you right. Oh, I hope she's not lurking and doesn't see this VOD. That's a good point. Warm ketchup? Some people like and prefer warm ketchup. I don't think I have a ketchup preference in that way. It's definitely visual grossness and a taste grossness, so, or I don't know if they are fundamentally connected. Probably not. Yeah, I think they're probably not, but yeah, I mean room temperature. I guess you could maybe have it warmed up, but more or less, I think room temperature. You like room temperature ketchup? There's some soups that look like mud but taste really nice, for example. That's true, and for the most part, I will eat those. Like a good beef stew or something might look pretty muddy, I guess. I never really thought about it that way, but I mean, it tastes really good. Only eat ketchup on hot dogs and burgers. See, burgers, that's okay. Hot dogs, get that out of here. I'm sorry, but that is the incorrect opinion. Nah, I have a regional bias towards that. Here in the Chicago area, we don't do that. And actually, some places will refuse to do that for you. Which I think that's going a little bit too far. I mean, if someone wants it, they want it, but they're just going to be like, no, this is this is this is blasphemy. This is heresy. Don't like mustard, mayo, and stuff. I love mustard. Mayo, I'm a little bit different on. Because, like, I can have it in small amounts on certain things, but like, too much mayo is definitely disgusting, in my opinion. So there's definitely a reason for instinctively judging if something looks gross, but you cannot really tell what it tastes like without trying, I guess. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think there is sort of like a thing where it's like, I probably shouldn't be putting this in my mouth and eating it, but at the end of the day, you really don't know until you try it. You like a 5-year-old. I think I have like certain, I guess you could say immature food tastes as well. I think we all kind of do to an extent. Although I know something about me specifically, I have a real big sweet tooth. I could eat pure sugar and it'd be like, this is fine. I know that's disgusting for some people. And for the most part, I don't seek that out. I just want to say I don't seek out eating pure sugar. But like I could just have a spoonful of sugar and be like, yeah, I like this. Room temperature ketchup's okay. Warm, big nope. I think I could honestly go with either because, like, sometimes, and this is sort of like a weird example I'm going to give, but when you order food and they give you ketchup packets, and the ketchup packets are in with the warm food, it warms up the ketchup a little bit. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that. But if you were to, like, put it in the microwave or something and then, like, serve it, like, really warm or, like, kind of almost hot, yeah, I would say that's a little bit, you're going too far with that. Texture of frozen grapes and blueberry yogurt is amazing, by the way. I don't think I've ever tried that. That sounds interesting, though. That sounds pretty good. Kind of like how many humans fear spiders to an extent, at least as a kid. If you learn about them, etc., you can update your stance on them. And there are also people in Asia who eat spiders. Gets an acquired taste for sure, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'd eat a spider, but I'm not as afraid of them as I used to be. I'm afraid of certain spiders. I will at least like if I saw like a brown recluse spider or a black widow, I'd probably keep my distance and not be like, I need this out of my. I would just like back off. I don't want like the highly venomous spiders to, to be anywhere near me. But for the most part, if there's like a spider and he's just like a regular guy, I'd be like, yeah, that's what you is. And preferably, I like to just remove them. But if it comes down to it, they're getting the broom or whatever it is I'd have to destroy them with. I mean, for the most part, they're actually very helpful. They eat mosquitoes. That's what I tell myself. They eat mosquitoes, and mosquitoes are like actually the worst organism on the entire planet. So, to an extent, spiders are the unsung heroes. If you keep your ketchup out of the fridge, close and open it, takes a deeper color and more sweetness. Huh. That is interesting. I didn't know that. I guess I can kind of see that. Usually, here we kind of just keep the ketchup in the refrigerator, but I definitely wouldn't be opposed to just not having it in there. I like room temperature ketchup. I like ketchup of all temperatures. I don't think I have a temperature preference. All right, Pierre and Sophia had a large number of products to ship this morning. All right, so what are you talking about? I'm very happy you're getting situated here in Stardew Valley, and you're making great progress on Twitch Mod Farm. Top right, by the way. Which apparently it's not in the top right anymore, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I need to walk over to Fairhaven Farm and check if Andy's shipping anything. He usually has high quality forage from Cindersap Forest. Yeah, Cindersap. Must be convenient to be able to forage in your backyard. I'll leave you to your farm work. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. But you use your rational data to update your bias and spiders, right? I feel like with food preferences, you'd kind of be like, instinctively, this texture is gross, but I know you can eat it without any risks, so might as well focus on taste. But then again, different people would be able to ignore texture or not, anyways. I couldn't do that in that context. I see what you're getting at. I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, the texture is still there. I can't really ignore it that much. Scared of all bugs, especially S words. Um, I would recommend maybe not going outside for a little while. Then I don't want to get too much into it, but like, there is a happening going on right now. That might be a little spooky. But I won't say it. I won't say it. Alright, so, guess we can just water our strawberries. Again, there's not a whole lot we can do anymore for our crops just because it's almost summer now. Also, I have no idea why Mayor Lewis came over here. Like, he said something about checking the shipping box, and I kind of lost the context of that cutscene. He didn't give me a quest. He just kind of stopped by and said, good job. I mean, that's good, I guess, but I don't know. I just thought maybe I expected a little bit more. This is school book. There's an S word out my window, and it wouldn't shut all the way. Oh, no. Started crying. People made fun of me. No. Why? That's not very nice. Although I feel like people, especially in that age group, are, like, very mean for whatever reason. Actually, I think the older people get, for the most part, the less mean they are to other people, because they kind of get a better understanding of how that affects someone, or like, anyway, this is kind of like off topic, but I think I'm just going to talk to people today. We might try to go into the mines again, especially since we can't, we can't go there. I guess we'll just start from the outside and go in for, if they're not a psychopath anyway. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's obviously, like, exceptions. So I said for the most part, but you're right, you're right. Just, like, don't be mean to people. Okay, wait, what's going on here? Wah! Uh-oh, I heard a noise. We have to check it out. That horseradish hurt you? Rob, I got lost in the woods chasing a squirrel. I get lost here all the time. I can relate. Can you take me back to Aunt Marnie's? No. Sure, but you need... No, I'll guide you back. Honestly, though, I wouldn't know my way back. I got lost in there for hours. I know that feeling. Oh my goodness, Jess, you okay? I was about to go looking for you. I got lost in the forest. Rob found me. Let's get inside. I'll cook you your favorite meal, okay? Yo, that sounds great. She happy about that. My mom once was chased by a squirrel. I've kind of had a squirrel be mad at me. I haven't been chased by one, though. Those things are fast, so that's scary. Oh, here I am. Alright, cute little cutscene. Hey, Willy fishing. But yeah, there was this squirrel in a tree, and I think he had like a nest up there or whatever the thing is that squirrels live in. Which, by the way, most of the squirrels here in the States are an invasive species. At least the common gray ones are. Which I recently learned. But anyway, besides the point. And it was like hissing at me. Like it really wanted me not to be anywhere near that tree. And I'm like, alright, dude. I get it. You scary. Hi. Sophia turns away from me. She don't like me. That's fine. I get it. Oh, right. I keep forgetting this leads to the beach. That throws me off every time. Alright, whatever. I guess maybe we can talk to... Well, we can't go inside here because we're not friends enough with Elliot. But I was going to say Elliot might be around here. He lives on the beach, but perhaps that is not the case. I didn't see him down there. Hey, Mayor Lewis, I need to talk to you. Everyone seems a little happier on the weekends, don't you think? Absolutely. I'm on the job 7 days a week, though. That's another thing, though, that I've been finding kind of weird. Like, the weekends. I think I'm still happier on the weekends, even though I don't, like, work or go to school anymore. Well, I will be working again pretty soon, you know, hopefully, knock on wood, that it's, like, safe enough and everything. But, like, since I've been out of work from the whole pandemic situation, I thought, oh, the day of the week doesn't even really matter anymore, just because I don't have anything going on in my life that, that a weekend would be relevant to. I still feel happier on the weekends, though. I don't know what it is. There's something about the weekends that's just nicer. And maybe it's just like ingrained in me that weekends are better because you don't go to school on weekends. You don't go to work on weekends. They're just days where you can relax. And it's been like that for most of my life. So now that like weekends have less meaning to me, maybe that's I'm kind of thinking maybe that's different. I think you can talk yourself into thinking the weekend is special and it's kind of placebo. Yeah, that's kind of what, well, that's sort of what I'm going for. Maybe it's even like nostalgia in a weird way, where it's like, you know, you remember the things you did as a kid on the weekend. I don't know. Maybe that's not it. But I think the placebo thing could be a factor as well. Work on weekends? No. Well, I hope you have days in the week you can relax, though. I don't know if I'd be able to work on weekends. I mean, I guess it depends on my schedule. Like, I think I'd be okay if I had some days off, and obviously, I think most people don't work every single day of the week. But, like, for me, I would not be able to do that, but if I had, like, still a 5-day work weekend, just, you know, it did include the weekends, I think I'd be okay, if a little bit disappointed at first. I want to talk to Vincent, please. Oh, can I not do... Oh, I already did talk to him, that's why. That's why that was happening. Alright, so we didn't go to the saloon, but no one's really there yet. There's Alex. Think we have... Oh, we can go in here. Now I'm taking a break because I had to buy tulips on Animal Crossing this morning, and a stream popped up, and I'm actually on PC instead of working on my tablet. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying your break. Oh, did I read that as tulips? I meant... That's turnips. That's turnips. I didn't buy turnips today. I got a really bad price again. I refuse to buy Daisy Mae's turnips if she's gonna give me that horrible turnip price every time. Sub 100 or nothing. I will not pay more than 100 bells per turnip. Maybe I will sometime, because usually what happens is one of my friends posts something in Discord, yay, I got turnip prices that are over 400 or 500 bells, and I'm like, well, even if I did buy them at like 110 bells per turnip, then that still would have been a nice profit. Went to someone else's town to buy, I paid them 1 Nook Miles ticket to get in. Oh, that's actually a really good deal. Nice. Honestly, I do more on the weekends than midweek these times. Yesterday I helped my brother carry some furniture around since he bought a new bed and also bought water, beer, and Coke. Oh, okay, nice. That sounds like a great way to spend your weekend, honestly. I mean, I know that's kind of like work in a way, but I mean, you get to spend time with your brother. You get to help him out with something. I mean, and you get, you know, beer, water, and Coke. I'm not, you know, you don't have to drink the beer, water, and or Coke, but like you can, it's there for you. And I don't know, I just think that kind of thing where you like helping someone out is fulfilling and nice. Like, I know for me this is a small example, but yesterday I mowed the lawn and, you know, I felt like I accomplished something that day. And it was like really nice weather out too, so you know, I didn't even mind doing it. Oh wow, Victor's here. So, are you enjoying living in Stardew Valley? I sure am. That's great. Alright, great chat. I'll see you around, I guess. Bye. He doesn't want to chat anymore. Alright, fair enough. Harvey's here at the library. We'd love to see it. 91 per turnip. That's literally the second best price you could possibly get for buying turnips, so 1 Nook Miles ticket, that sounds like a pretty great deal to me. Sounds good. I hope you're able to make a ton of money. I think I'm going to play the stock market in Animal Crossing until I get the Nook Miles reward for making 10 million total bells on it. And then I'll probably stop because it's not really annoying. I just don't see the point anymore. You know, like if I'm that rich, then like, yeah, sure, I can spend all that money pretty quickly in Animal Crossing, but for the most part, I get a decent amount of money just by doing my daily chores. You know, you get the money rock, you get your money trees, you know, fishing, catching bugs, especially catching bugs, and where I have the flowers now. Lots of nice butterflies and stuff you can catch there. Somebody told me consoles are worth it because a mid-range PC with monitor costs $2,000 by... Oh, okay. What kind of mid-range PC is that? I think I might want a mid-range PC now. Oh god. I used to love looking at the clouds, but I have trouble seeing them these days. Eyes just don't work as well as they used to. I've had kind of weird things happen when I was looking at clouds yesterday, too. That's how it is when you're retired. I think he was just talking about how the weekends don't make any, aren't special anymore. Yo, Abigail, that's a cool hat. Cool hat. Alright, well, I guess we can go in here then. Is Olivia home? She is. There's always too much work to be done around the house. I may hire a butler soon. Have a nice day, dear. Nope. I mean, yeah, thank you. Always go to the tournament exchange site and get in somebody's queue and sell in their towns. That's probably a good way to do it, yeah. I've never done that. I don't know why I've never done that, but I've never done that. Leah, looking good today. Love to decorate for the different seasons. Yes, you have told me these things in the past. On the COD Discord, are some console people keep saying PC you always have to upgrade every year and monitors cost thousands. Well, they're very much wrong. You don't have to upgrade every year. In fact, you can upgrade less often than you're upgrading your consoles, depending on the console lifespan. And monitors don't cost thousands, so, I mean, like, maybe some monitor out there costs over $1,000, but, like, that'd be a damn good monitor, probably. Probably very overkill for gaming. Like, I'm biased too, but at least compare the actual price instead of making up numbers. No, yeah, I'm with you there. Like, it's okay to prefer consoles, but, like, that's just, you're just saying things that just simply aren't true. I don't really need anything, Demetrius, but thank you for talking to me. Alright, here's Linus. I guess I did say I'd try to go into the mines. We got a little bit of time. It is getting pretty late, but I'm glad we talked to a bunch of people today. He doesn't want any friends. Somebody also tells me that consoles are nice because they have stable frame rate. Oh no. What console are they playing on? And stable versus good are also two different things. Like, I could play on my Nintendo 64 and get a stable 20 FPS. But that's not really saying much. Obviously. Alright, so, a lot luckier this time in making progress in the mines already. Guess our in-game luck stat is pretty good today. They're like, it's capped at 60 instead of fluctuating. Okay. You can cap on PC as well. And actually, I don't think it's capped on console. Actually, no, for some things it is capped on console, but... I can keep my PC off and get a stable 0 FPS, that's right. Nice, stable, non-fluctuating 0 FPS. I don't want to fight this guy. It just takes too long. Guess we'll do it anyway. Still love my Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo is a fantastic console. I only have a fake Super Nintendo, but I can still at least play Super Nintendo games on it. And it's got most of the good ones. I only have the SNES Classic. I don't have the real SNES. And again, for the most part, I do like consoles. I'm just not going to say they're better than PCs for the most part. Or maybe even for any part. Well, though I think the only argument you could maybe give sometimes is if they have exclusive games. Zero FPS also happens to have the most constant frame rate, or yeah, the most consistent frame rate. This is very true. It's never going to fluctuate. Grandma has my N64 because she loves Mario Party. Mario Party's so good. I love the N64 Mario Parties. Those are great. That brings back a lot of great childhood memories. Okay, I could really use like one more ladder to the next floor, please. Just one more. Wait, is that? No. No. Is it going to be like this again, where it's just hidden in the darkness somewhere? Oh no, there's more rocks I didn't break. Oh no. We found it! Okay. That'll work. Got a slingshot that I don't really like. Everybody talking about console exclusive, meanwhile PC has exclusive too, but they don't market them as such. That's true. That's a good point. I never thought about that. Yeah, there are some like really good PC exclusive games, and that's never really used in the marketing. Get a PC because of this game. Interesting. I wonder why that is. I mean, maybe I guess you don't need a gaming PC to play some of those for the most part. I mean, some of them you might kind of, though. I don't know. Miss Kirby, but I can't pull the trigger to buy it on Switch. I kind of don't blame you. Apparently that wasn't a great game. I actually have it, but I haven't played it that much. But if you like Kirby, and especially Kirby 64, I think you'll have a good time with it. Maybe wait for it to go on sale or something. Nintendo released their games on PC, I might consider them. I mean, I probably would too. As much as I love Nintendo, if they started releasing their games on PC, sorry Nintendo Switch. I love the Nintendo Switch, don't get me wrong, but like, for me, I can't really use it portable that much. Like, I can, but a lot of the situations in which I would use it portably, I can't do. Like, it's usually if I'm going to be like in a car ride or something, and then I get motion sick, so I can't play it. And other than that, I'm not really out and about that much. So for me, the portable thing is just kind of a convenience, and for the most part, I'd rather have a game on PC. The reason they don't do it is because consoles are designed to milk your money over time with paid subscriptions to even play online. That's true. And Nintendo's actually the worst offender of that now, because you have to pay for, like, basically no good reason. At least Sony and Microsoft are giving you something while taking your money. Don't think there's a point in marketing it that way. There's no direct competitor to PC that requires you to spin exclusive to sway people. I guess you're kind. Yeah, you know what? I can see that. Also, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Seabass. Because, like, I always thought as, like, consoles as competing with PC to an extent, but, like, they kind of don't compete with PC. They're usually like, hey, PlayStation's better than Xbox, or Xbox better than PlayStation. They're trying to beat each other. Nintendo's just kind of like, we don't care about any of it. We're just Nintendo. They actually even said that, like, we don't consider ourselves competitors with Microsoft or PlayStation, which I think is a little bit funny. But in a way, it sort of makes sense. They're not really trying to compete with them. They're just doing their own thing. For better or for worse. And Lord knows it's a little bit of both there. There's a lot of good things Nintendo does, and then there's a lot of things that Nintendo does that's just like, why are you the way you are? My net aiming for Animal Crossing is bad in-game on PC, or is bad imagine on PC. Actually, on PC, I would think it'd be easier. Well, I don't know, though, because Animal Crossing is one of those games you might just play with a controller anyway. For me, aiming with a keyboard and mouse, or, well, I guess you're only really aiming with the mouse. I guess, you know, you use keyboards to make fine adjustments in your position. But anyway, keyboard mouse aiming is, like, a lot better for me. Like, I used to be like, I could never do this. Like, like when I went from Minecraft to Xbox to Minecraft on PC, I was like, it's gonna be so hard to be able to control this. Now I would never go back to console Minecraft if I could help it. Not that I play Minecraft really anywhere these days, but PC is like more consumer friendly, so less money to be made with platform itself. If anything, monetization is in games, right? And I think that's the way it should be. Honestly, I like that model a lot more. Again, I like my consoles. Well, mostly my Nintendo stuff. Sometimes I'll dabble in Sony. Usually leave Xbox alone, but I mean, who knows? That could change if they get good games. But yeah, I also recognize that they get a lot more money out of you for less compared to PC for sure. Yeah, less money to be made equals no money to market for it. That's true. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Today's a good day for me. Yeah, they don't have to compete because no matter how bad performance, they milk nostalgia with your childhood IPs, kinda. Although, for the most part, I think Switch games perform pretty well. Like, Nintendo actually has been doing the 60 FPS stuff. They've been on that train more often and earlier than Microsoft and Sony. They're like, we need it to be 4K, and Nintendo's just like, we clearly can't do 4K, so we'll do like 60 FPS at 720p. Which I would rather play a 60 FPS 720p game than a 4K game at 30 FPS. Yeah, they do manage to squeeze a lot out of their subpar hardware. They're really good with what do you call it? They're good at developing for their own platform, which I guess makes sense, but you don't always see that from Sony and Microsoft. I mean, they still, I would guess, get the most out of their platform, but they still do a lot of weird stuff where it's like, yeah, 30 FPS, that's good enough. It's cinematic. Have a Switch Lite. I play handheld. I kind of want a Switch Lite, I'm not going to lie, but I also can't justify it just because I already have the regular Switch. But that is a nice looking console, and I want it. I want it just to have it, honestly, but I'm not going to do that. I might, but like I'm not gonna. All Xbox games are now also on Windows 10, so that's a good step. I agree. I'm glad that Microsoft's going that way. You really think Switch would be taken serious without Super Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing, etc.? Pokemon? Um, maybe. Definitely not as much. I would say definitely not as much without Nintendo IPs. But it is kind of a cool concept. I think it would be, oh my goodness, it's Nick! Nickel Raid, hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? Nick, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How did the Pokemans go? We're talking about PC Master Race, and you know what? If you're not following Nick, definitely do so. Do yourself a favor. Go to https://twitch.tv/NickelRain for a good time, and follow him. Last playing Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon's went fantastico. Nice. I did see you beat the Lego gym. So do you have all the gym badges now? Like where are you at? Where are you at? I want to watch it too when I get done. But B-Man, hello. Apollo, hello. Nick, hello. Thank you all for coming in on the Nico raid. Hope you enjoy your stay here. So I got the last 3 badges from Kanto. Okay, nice. Very nice. I'm really excited to see what comes next. Or if you experienced that a little bit today, I'm not sure. I kind of like the sound of these crickets. You're gonna laugh. Uh-oh. What? So I had all 8, and Oak says, go check out Mount Silver. Oh, so I go to Mount Silver. I think I see what's going on here. And find Red with a level 81 Pikachu. I died. He's done it. Oak free controlled me. He did. He did, and I love it. Oh my gosh, that is one of the best parts of Pokemon Crystal, though. You're gonna love that. B-Man loved every moment. I bet. Damn, I wish I was there for that. I didn't think that would happen today. Like, I knew you were getting close to collecting all the badges, but I wasn't sure if that was gonna happen today. Dang, I gotta watch the VOD of that. I feel like that's true for Sony and Microsoft too. If you get rid of their IPs, I think so too. But yeah, definitely their boxes are more powerful. But I mean, I still think if you strip away their IPs, it's like, why not go for PC? Missed some chat when Raid happened. Yes, I did. But I think you were I think I did I get the context? I may not have. But they do catch up. You know, their hardware's better. It's more powerful. I actually shouldn't say better. I should say more powerful. So that doesn't always equal better. So I went to Elite Four to check if they were higher leveled, but they weren't. Wait, really? They weren't? Oh man. All right, is RTX voice filtering that out, by the way? It might not be. If so, or if it's not, I'm gonna go ahead and close my window. So I'm done with that save file for stream. No, you're not gonna beat Red. You can beat Red. I want to say filtering what out, which means it's working. Oh, okay, good. Damn, RTX voice is really good. Basically, there's like a weed whacker right outside my window. And it was like loud for me, and it started to like bump up on OBS a little bit, like where you can kind of see the, not the waveform, or is it the waveform? No, it's not really a wave though. The bar where it says like your mic volume is if you're like gonna peak or not. That bar started to go up a little bit into the green instead of like dead silence when I wasn't talking. Google a little, and if you have any advice on of things left to do, I might play it one more time. No spoilers left now. Okay, that's true. That's true. I mean, if you want to move on, you can move on. You obviously do your own thing, but I think you should beat Red. Then again, I'm biased as hell. Otherwise, I'm a research doing a one-mon challenge in Crystal. Ooh, okay, that sounds fun. That's kind of cool that you're still sticking with Crystal. I like it. Although it might be a little bit harder to do in Crystal because you can't really like trade yourself a Pokemon to start with, so you might have to depending on the Pokemon, that might be a little hard. Unless you just want to do like one of the starters, in which case, yeah, that's obviously a lot easier to do because you get those at the beginning anyway. You don't call them starters for nothing. But yeah, sounds cool. Can't wait. Can't wait for both of those, honestly. All right, I should probably get back to like playing this game. I don't remember what we were doing, but we had some kind of discussion about like PCs and consoles and like some people making false claims about PCs, trying to slander the PC master race. But no, I do like my consoles too. I like my PC better, but I like my consoles too. What I said is that I just don't want consoles to really live on. They are just a marketing trick to squeeze more money while acting like the cost is low by spreading it over time and calling monthly games free even if you have to pay monthly. That's true. That's true, and I don't even necessarily disagree with you. I just don't know how that would even happen. Right, well, I know in red people use Nidoking, blue people use Blastoise, so I'm sure there's some guides out there. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, just kind of like an earlier Pokemon. I wonder. I actually have no idea what that Pokemon would be for the second gen games. Even more reason to tune in though. Like if you buy soup in a can, they could say you just bought a can and got the soup for free. Yeah, I think that's a good analogy to kind of get that point across, where it's like you're paying for the online and you get these quote unquote free games with it. And that's another thing, too. Usually you don't keep those. Usually, those free games go away when you stop paying them. So you're not really getting them for free, as much as they like to spin it that way. And I'm sad that even Nintendo's doing that nonsense now. I mean, I guess maybe they... Like, I don't want to say why they did it, other than, you know, greed. But I'm kind of thinking maybe they saw Sony and Microsoft get away with it, and they're like, hey, we can do that too. Give us $20 every year for no reason. And then you got so many people, it's only $20. I'm like, yeah, but for what? Again, I like to use the argument, okay, in that case, just give me $20. What do you... Why would you even hesitate? It's only $20. I'll let you use my Wi-Fi for free. You can play my SNES Classic all you want. $20, that's all. And, you know, obviously you'd say no. No way. That's basically what you're getting from Nintendo. They let you use your own online to play their games. And you get your Nintendo games, you get your Super Nintendo games, and... You know what? I'm gonna do a weird strat. I'm gonna water first while I wait for Pierre to open, so then I can buy seeds. They really give you the games to dilute the fact that you have to pay for online. Yep. Because it's like, you are just paying for the online. They like throw the games in so it doesn't seem like it's as bad. It's like, hey, I'm getting this too. It's like, kinda, I guess. I'm not saying there's no value in that at all, because they could just not give you the games, right? But at the same time, it's just making their proposition seem that much more attractive. Even though it isn't necessarily that much more attractive, I don't know. That's the way things are going now, unfortunately. Yeah, and it just sucks that Nintendo hopped on that train. I don't think they're going to back down from it, and I think that's just going to be the way it is for consoles until... I guess until people decide that consoles are no longer worth it. I don't know if that will ever happen. But it could. I wouldn't be too mad if it did. I'd miss my Nintendo stuff, but if I could play it on PC, I wouldn't be too upset. Like, that's the thing about consoles. A lot of them are pretty cool, and... a lot of them aren't just boxes to play games, and I know that's unfortunately what the PlayStation and Xbox have become these days. And maybe they always were, I don't know. And like, even Nintendo to an extent was kind of like that too, right? But like, once the Wii came out, it's not just a box to play games, it's this whole experience thing they're selling you on. Whether you like that or not, or think that's worth it or not, obviously is up to you. And then the Wii U did something unique, although that was a failure. Now the Switch is doing something unique. I feel like, for the most part, current Nintendo, or like the more recent Nintendo consoles, aren't just boxes you play games on. And that's, to me, what's compelling about them. Besides the, you know, the great IPs. But maybe that's also them just trying to market things. I don't know. I like it, though. That's more compelling than this box plays games. This box also plays games, but has these games instead. You know what I mean? Because if you want online, you have to pay even if you don't care for a single game they give you. That's right. You know, some people, they might not want those games. Maybe they have all those games already. Xbox is only $20, but 3 times, but it does actually work. That's the thing, though. I would rather pay triple the price if the thing works. Like, I'd rather not pay at all, don't get me wrong, but, like, goddamn. Nintendo's online is just atrocious. Oh, wait, it's not summer yet. What was I thinking? Why did I think it was summer? Where am I? My head's clearly not in the game, but, like, whatever. I'm not gonna go to the bottom of the mines, not yet. I guess we just talk to people, then. I'm not cold, George. It's almost summer. Didn't Sony also have free online for PlayStation for a while, but decided to change their decision because Microsoft showed it worked? That's kind of true, but Sony's online got better when they did that. Or at least that's how I remember it. I remember Sony's online was free. It wasn't that good, but it was free. So for the most part, they weren't complaining too much. And then, yes, they saw Microsoft doing that. They started charging money. But then I thought it got better. I think their service did get better once they charged money. Unlike Nintendo, who just pretends that you need to pay them now. And the way they try to sell that to people is like, oh, we were just giving you a free trial. It was just a very long free trial of our service, and now you're paying for it. So of course it's not going to get better. Emily, hello! Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, I love that nickel brain with the wings. How's it going? How you doing today? Hope you've had a great weekend so far. Consoles aren't going anywhere anytime soon. They seem to be doing just fine. Yeah, and that's a little unfortunate, but also I don't mind it too much. I'm very much in the middle on that argument. Again, I love PC. I like PC gaming a lot more, but I still like my consoles too. Consoles will not go away. Many people don't do the math on the money and are happy thinking they pay less than for a PC while the people selling consoles make more money off of them. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying people won't, like, wake up, like, gamers rise up kind of thing. Who knows? That might happen. But, like, just the way things are going now, it doesn't seem like it will. It doesn't work, but it's only $20. What a deal. I know, right? My God. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Having a good day so far. Loving the weather outside right now. Since getting a gaming PC, I have barely touched my PS4 or Xbox One. There you go. And that's the thing, for the most part, you're just going to have a better experience on PC anyway. Like, your PC is almost surely going to run those games better. And getting dusty. But that's the thing, though. The Nintendo Switch, that's a different story, though. They got the Nintendo games. And that's what it's like for me. Like, I don't even have a PS4 anymore. I stopped playing it and someone wanted one, and I sold it at a discount to just kind of be like, you know, we help each other out sort of thing. Because I wasn't playing it anyway. And I don't want to say I haven't missed it, because I have wanted to play Persona 5, but Persona 5 is just one of those games that transcends consoles anyway. That was on PS3 and PS4. And might be on the Switch. People are thinking it might get ported to Switch, which, if it is, great. I'd rather have it on PC, but... Hi, Rob. Spring is ending soon. It sure is. So much to do. I'll have a lot of work on my plate. That's right. You need help on the vineyard? My farm's not really coming along. I could lend you a hand. And a lot of parents would rather buy a $400 console for their kids than a $700 PC, not knowing the games will cost more and you constantly have to pay for online. That's true, and I feel like to an extent it makes sense, like, as a parent. Like, even if you do the math, like, it's easier to make lower payments over the long term than it is to pay a bunch up front and then pay less later. I think to an extent that does make sense, even though you're losing money over time, technically. I don't know if it's like losing. You're paying more over time, but it's easier to make those payments when they're smaller and spread out than the larger upfront cost of a PC. PCs are technically better value. They definitely are. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying that, like, as a parent, maybe I don't have, you know, between paying the bills and everything, maybe I can't get Billy a great gaming PC, but maybe I can give him an Xbox. Like, it's a mental thing they do, 99 prices too. Oh yeah, I think that's a little bit different, but I get what you're saying for sure. Yeah, Switch, but even then I captured my PC and then even play while I'm not streaming. Same here though. I just play off my capture card at all times. I don't actually have my Switch hooked up to a TV. I play it off of my PC. Because that way I can multitask if I want in the background. You know, like on the second monitor, maybe have something up instead. Maybe there's like a video on the side, or just listening to music. Or, you know, you could do more on a PC. There's more multitasking. And obviously, like, PC, there's, what do you call it? Like, it just has more, it does more than just play games, which some of the consoles are kind of doing, but for the most part, they are just boxes that play games. Isn't there latency? I'm sure there is, but with the capture card I have, it's not enough where it's, like, perceivable. Like, I could even play Smash, and, you know, that's a game where latency would be a pretty big issue, but it's so small that it's the point where for me, it doesn't matter. And especially for a game like Animal Crossing, that wouldn't matter. But even for those games that require the better reaction times and that, and I was surprised. Like, my old capture card had like a good few seconds of delay and latency where it would be unplayable if I tried to just play it off my PC. But the new one, Elgato's doing a good job with that. Yeah, so people say that's not 100 subconsciously. I don't know if this is just me, but I was always like raised in a way where, like, maybe I asked a question about it, but like at some point in my childhood, my parents explained that to me, and I understood it back then. So maybe I asked, like, why is that 99.99? And they told me it's like, well, it's basically 100, but that makes it seem like it's less money. So I'm like, oh. And parents these days often say 99, it's 100. Robbie, give me all your RAM. Twiz, hello. Unfortunately, I have no RAM for you. But welcome to the stream. Although if I did have some RAM, I'd spare it. I got your back. I just don't got any extra. I need all the RAM I can get for such games as Stardew Valley. Yeah, just download more. There you go. Downloadram.com, that's a good one. Shoesandram.com, you can get shoes there too. There's a bunch of websites you can go to get some more RAM. It's great. Don't actually do that, by the way. I mean, I know we know we're kidding, but like, just in case anyone off chance thought we were being serious. Not everyone's tech savvy, and that's okay. And if there is a website that exists that says you can download RAM, that's probably a scam and or virus. So that's why I want to at least say, you know, just to clarify, don't actually do that. Oh, speaking of scams, apparently the ones that are going around lately are these like love scams, and they're like, they are bizarre. I tell you, like, there's this scam going around of like a love spell. Like, people are advertising that they will cast a spell on someone to make them fall in love with you or make your ex come back to you. It's so weird. And people believe it, apparently. The one that I thought was the best, that someone said that, like, the guy I watch who does, like, the scammers, Kit Boga, he released a video on it. And he kind of goes over the top with it. Yeah, it's like they're medieval scams. Like, they call themselves spellcasters, which is kind of funny. But then, like, he plays this character who's like a valley girl, and so he has like that voice going on. And he asked if like the dude graduated from Hogwarts, and he said yes. And then he said that his dad taught him. It's like, oh look, shiny crystals, they are magic. Yeah, it's sort of like that. Except it's even weirder, I think. Because, like, these people are from across the world. They do the scam online. And through the phone. PK Fire. She tried to teach him Wingardium Leviosa, or whatever. Or however you say that one. To tell people today believe in magic crystals still, that's true. Like Emily right here. But that's okay. Emily's a good person. Told you about people who think you could just live off of light. Yeah, wasn't there one guy, like that one guy who like didn't eat or drink for like weeks? But like he actually did it without dying, and people were like trying to find out what was going on there, because obviously he didn't live off of light, probably. Sun drinkers, is that what they're called? But anyway, just to finish my point, like the scammer claimed that he would bring back Abraham Lincoln from the dead, and also get Keanu Reeves to father this person's child. As bizarre as that is. I mean, that's what they're claiming, right? And, you know, obviously, I think we can all say it's a little bit out there. I'm gonna try out the Keanu one. Honestly, me too. Sounds like a deal. And you know what? It's only $600 to have someone brought back from the dead. Crazier ones starve, the other ones just rarely eat and suffer. Oh, that's not good. You don't like to see that when it's like actually to the point of their health being affected. My licensed therapist does crystal chakra readings and yoga therapy, to be honest. I actually went to someone who does that kind of stuff. I mainly went for the acupuncture, but like she did like crystal stuff and I think had some kind of what do you call it? I mean, I think they do the yoga there too, but I wasn't there for that. I just did the acupuncture. My insurance covers it. It makes me feel good. So yeah, that was the same thing for me. I'm like, this acupuncture treatment is really nice, and it was covered by insurance at the time, which is a little weird that they would cover things like that, and not like I don't know, dental. But still, and I went there and it was nice. So like, whether or not that's like actually making my health better, it's a thing that I enjoy. It feels nice. Yeah, right. It's worth the time. Balance my energy, girl. That's right. Especially when it's covered by insurance. And yeah, that's another thing too. You can enjoy it and actually not think it's magic. They talk people into it's alternative medicine, which is bad. That's true, and I know like the person I went to like actually had like a medical degree. I don't remember the school it was from, but it actually was kind of like a reputable school. Not saying the degree wasn't fake, but like, isn't it illegal to have like a fake degree hanging up in your practice? It might not be, but I'm pretty sure that violates some kind of consumer protection law. It's like I use essential oils, but not as medicine, right? And I think even if you think it does have properties that can make you better and heal you, I don't want to say it as medicine, but like definitely still use modern medicine. There's a reason it was invented, okay? Like the essential oils, yeah, that was used maybe back in ancient times, but there's a reason why that's not the case anymore. So like sure, if an essential oil makes you feel good, go for it. But like it's not a replacement for medicine. Like there's like essential oils that like if you put it on your skin, it can help treat burns, and that's like actually a thing it does. But also if I'm like having like a really bad problem or whatever, I'm gonna go to like the doctor and say, hey, there's something's wrong. Use them as massage oils and it's life changing. I love essential oils. I'm with you there. I haven't used them in a while, but I like them. Still would not use in place of medicine, but like if you want to use it alongside, maybe. Probably research just in case there's like some kind of interaction with the medication, but still. Bloodletting wasn't discovered as bad till like 200 years ago. Oh my god, that's terrifying. The balance, my energy stuff is 100% BS. If you know anything about physics, it makes you cringe so much. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Shoulders and back are always so messed up. I'm getting that right now with my shoulders and my neck. My back a little bit, but like mostly my neck, and it sucks. But I remember when I went to this person who did acupuncture, something else you can get was this back massage with peppermint oil, and it was heavenly. It was a nice back massage, peppermint oil all on your back, nice and cool, and just like soothing and stuff. And also doing like this cupping, like where you take those cups and like put fire by them to like suction onto your back or whatever. It gets the knots out. It really does. Some people that might not be for them, but like it was so good. Rob's Karate Kid. Wait, what? Yeah, they were like the glass cups and they like suction on. They were great. I recommend it. Although they kind of like give you a heads up that like, hey, this might hurt. So if it hurts, definitely let me know so I don't hurt you anymore. But for me, it was like a little bit, but for the most part, it felt really nice. Mental health is just as important as physical health. So if you're using it as a self-care practice, it does more good than bad. I can kind of see that. I think there's like also an extent where it gets to the point where it could be dangerous, but like, yeah, if it helps your mental health, sure. Like, even if it is sort of like a placebo kind of thing, if it's making you feel good, I'm not against that at all. I'm just afraid that some people are going to be like, this heals you. And they will use it. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Yo, Josh, hello. Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for gifting the sub to Seabass. Oh my goodness, 10 subs in the channel, by the way. Josh, thank you so much. How are you doing today? How's your weekend so far? Cupping looks disgusting, and I've never heard or researched what it does, but now I want to do it. I recommend it. I really do. It does kind of look disgusting, and you do get like marks on your back when you're done, but like they're on your back, so it's mostly not going to be seen anyway. But yeah, I recommend it, especially if it's like with the peppermint oil treatment. That stuff's good. I kind of want to go back, but I'm also a little hesitant to go anywhere with the, with the COVID. I know we're like starting to open, but yeah, it's basically back hickeys. That's right. That's like a good way to describe it. Like I know we're starting to open, but like I'm a little bit scared that like cases are gonna go up again because I know in a lot of the places that have opened up that has happened and they're getting record high amounts of cases. Not saying it's a huge amount. And then all like the protests and stuff going on, which by the way, it's great to protest. I do think it's a little scary that there's not a lot of social distancing going on though. So I'm afraid because like I'm going back to work and I don't want no coronavirus. So I'm keeping an eye on things. As glad as I am that things are opening up and things might be taking another step going back to normal, I'm a little concerned that maybe we're maybe not jumping the gun a little bit, but or maybe that is what we're doing. I don't know. People use esoteric nonsense to take people's money away. That yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. 10 out of 10, absolutely, 100%. I would even say 11 out of 10, maybe 12. Friends are starting a D&D game tonight, and I've never done it before, so we're just doing character creations, and I'm stressed trying to research so I can have options. Yo, that sounds like a lot of fun, though. I've never played D&D, but I've always wanted to. I hope you have a great time. But yeah, doing research, that's a good idea. But like, don't let it stress you out too bad, It's all about having fun. And I hope you have a good DM, because apparently a bad DM can make all the difference. But anyway, hopefully your friends and you are gonna have a great time with that. How about Corona missed me with that shit? I know, right? Don't think I'm going out to movies or restaurants or anything for the rest of the year. Yeah, like for me personally, I'm gonna play it safe when it comes to that stuff. I had to go out recently to pick up my prescription, but like it was through the drive-through and I had sanitizer, so I was like, mostly this is fine. And when I mean take people's money away, I mean they make them pay for something that's falsely advertised as having positive medical effects without any evidence besides books they wrote themselves. That's true, and that does happen, and it's a shame. But I know that there's definitely people out there who like use this stuff in a way not necessarily trying to like have the positive medical effects, but it's just nice and they like it. But hopefully those people also know that like, what they're getting into, I guess, if that makes any sense. But who's smart, who's stupid in that case, Warlord? I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not, it's not cool to take advantage of people. It's just because I'm very new and don't want to take up everyone's time having lots of questions or something, but in talking with my friend who is DMing, there are going to be a few new people, so it should be chill and I feel better about it. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you're not going to be the only one who has questions, and another thing is, like, since there are going to be people who are new, maybe a question you have is something that some of the other new people were thinking and that they could benefit from you asking your questions as well, so... Yeah, definitely. That sounds like it's going to be a chill time then. People are going to understand that, like, we got some new people here. We want them to learn. And, getting that stuff out of the way at the beginning is ideal as well. So that sounds like it is going to be fun. I hope you have a great time. Also, I would love to know what kind of character you're going to create. I mean, obviously, maybe you don't know that now, but, like, maybe, like, after you do the D&D stuff. That sounds really cool. Oh my goodness, Josh, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Nicole. 11 subs to the channel now. Nicole, I don't know if you're here, if you're lurking or not, but, like, don't go back in the VOD, because I trash talk Ketchup a little bit. Please don't be mad at me. No, she is here. No, I mean, I'm glad you're here, but, like, Ketchup is fine. Ketchup is fine. Hi, Nicole. You are wonderful, and I hope you're doing fantastic today. I knew I should have never said anything about, like, takes the shovel away from Rob. Yeah, I'm not helping myself, am I? Ketchup is not fine. Yes, it is. Ketchup is wonderful and great. I do like ketchup, though. But, actually, you know what? I want to get your opinion on this, Nicole. What do you think of cold ketchup versus warm/room temperature ketchup? Like, do you store your ketchup in the fridge, or do you, like, leave it out so that it's room temperature? And I know you're a fellow Kit Boga viewer, so, like, have you considered the conversation through that lens, I guess? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, I wasn't here for this, but if we bring it back up, mayo has no place on this earth. I somewhat disagree, but I also get where you're coming from 100%. Like, mayo, I like it in small amounts, but if there's too much mayo, that's trash. Too much mayo is trash. A little bit here and there, fine. You know, it adds a little bit of flavor, but, like, for the most part, mayo is just, it's not very good. Like, I feel like, for most condiments, if I ate them on its own, I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but it'd be, like, fine. But mayo on its own, I want to gag just thinking about that. That's disgusting. She freezes her ketchup in an ice cube tray and puts it in her beverages. Oh my god. You know what, though? That might be interesting, like in a Bloody Mary or something. I think you just invented something. Something that has potential. I don't like Bloody Marys, though. But I would try that. Bloody Mary with the ketchup cubes? I'm down. Already discussed, mayo's nice, just don't have too much and not with everything. I'm with you there, Warlord, yeah. And I definitely get the point of view that it's gross, because if you know what mayo is made out of, it is gross. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, what kind of eldritch horror is this liquid? Oh my goodness, Josh! Another freaking gift sub! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mia! Mia, welcome to Subtown. I hope you enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, and welcome. It's always great having you here, too. And Josh, thank you so much again for all the gift subs today. You are too kind. Especially since you took that shovel away from me. I do appreciate that. Whoa, wait a minute. There's a UFO going by. Oh, the 8 Lamals are here. At home, I like fridge ketchup. Okay. Room temp temperature is okay if it's in glass bottles. That's an interesting take I've never heard before. I mean, I do prefer glass bottles for things for the most part. And ketchup, I agree with that. But you're saying you wouldn't have warm ketchup if it was in a plastic bottle. Okay with you not preferring ketchup, Rob? Just tell me ketchup is more useful than mayo, and I can accept. Oh, 100%. I actually do like ketchup on a lot of things. Just keep that off the hot dogs, and we're good. But yeah, 100% more useful than mayo. No even arguments there. And I don't say butter is universally bad just because I wouldn't eat it on its own. Yeah, I guess that's a point. That's a good point. Butter on its own is pretty bad. And I do like butter in a lot of things. Thanks, no, I want a Bloody Mary, sorry. Why is that good, though? Like, I've tried one. I've never liked them. Must admit, I'm an all-around condiment hater. You know what? I like that, though. You know, a purist, I guess you could say. Condiments are nice. They can be nice, but they're not always needed. And I think there is a rampant overuse of condiments in cuisine these days. We don't need them all. You know, you can enjoy it for what it is, for sure. butter is delicious. Yeah, now 12 out of 10. Nick, that's right. Probably even inching up into like 13 out of 10, which is that has not yet been seen before. So far, so good on my PC, not locking up after playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey after taking off my CPU overclock. Apparently, it was causing my CPU to not be stable, which caused it to lock up multiple times before. Yeah, I was hearing about that, Apollo. I'm glad it's going good so far. And hopefully it just never locks up again. But then again, I think we can all say that about our PCs. Just hopefully they never have any problems. Mustard for dogs for show? Yeah, 100%. You put mustard on that. Mustard goes on hot dogs. It's like, that's why they... Did you know that's actually the reason they invented mustard? Was to put on hot dogs. That's not actually true. I have no idea why they invented it. It's pretty good, though. I like mustard. Wouldn't want it in the plastic bottles. I'm just thinking about restaurant ketchup being on tables. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. But, like, if you ordered something, like, from McDonald's, for example... and they included ketchup packets in your order, and since it was near your food and it warmed up, and you put it on your fries, would you still like that? Like, would that be good? I kind of like that. It was slightly warmed up a little bit. I'm okay with that. Yes, okay. I'm glad we're on the same page there. Hot sauce on hot dogs with cheese is the best flavor, in my opinion. I've never tried hot sauce on a hot dog. I've had hot peppers on a hot dog, though. You know, put some sports peppers on there. I mean, if you don't know what a Chicago-style hot dog is, I 100% recommend it. Just take off the tomatoes and you're good. Chicago-style hot dogs, love them. Tomatoless, of course, but, you know, that's the best combination of flavors. I think definitely, what's it called? Like hot sauce. I could see that in hot dogs. Just dip my hot dogs in it. Wait a minute. Oh, no, Chat's escaping me. All right, here it is. Just dip my hot dogs in a jar of Miracle Whip. That's cursed as hell. But you know what? You do you. I gotta give you credit though. Miracle Whip better than mayo, 100%. Miracle Whip. Some insane people decide to make fake mayo. What kind of idea is that? It's better mayo. They improved upon it. It's got that tangy zip, whereas mayo is just sludge from hell. It's hell sludge. That is sometimes good on other things. But anyway, hell sludge. I was going to say that's probably wrong. Yeah, I just... Sometimes you got to talk out of your ass a little bit. Reading about an anarchist character and was inspired. That's hilarious, though. Did Germans invent mustard? I wouldn't put it past them. A lot of people here like mayo with their French fries. It's a French thing. That's interesting. I don't know if I've tried that. I would at least give it a try. But for me, ketchup is for French fries. I would try the mayo, though. Yes to the Chicago style? Hell yeah. Chicago hot dogs are good? Oh my goodness. I love seeing this in chat right now. But I know in Europe there are mustard mills. No idea if correct translation, which most likely predate hot dogs. Damn, he proved it. That's probably right, though. We have a German dish called Sauna Soup. Probably not saying that right. What's in that? Maybe it's a condiment for old sausages. Oh, I see what you mean. In that case, I take it back. Mustard was invented for hot dogs. Like sausages and hot dogs, they're basically the same. They're both cylindrical. You like that curse? I mean, I can't think of another way to describe it. It scares me a little bit. I'm trying to keep my cool here. I don't want to have mayo PTSD or Miracle Whip PTSD on stream. Actually, again, Miracle Whip, again, I can appreciate using the Miracle Whip instead. In Europe, a lot of people eat fries with mayo. Ketchup fries are bullshit? What? You don't like ketchup with fries? Like, if you prefer the mayo, sure. Yo, Nicole, thank you for the clip. I'm happy with... You know what? We might even be able to put that in like a soundboard or something. Thank you. That's going to make that a lot easier. I'm sharing that in the Discord, too. Always appreciate the clips. I like my fries with sweet and sour sauce. That is interesting, too. I could see that working, but then again, I'm just a fan of sweet and sour. Modern times require modern sausages. That's right. You're right. I don't know, McDonald's is kind of gross. Only eat when drunk and nothing else is open at 6 a.m. at the train station. That's fair. I like McDonald's. I think it tastes good, but I know it's not good for you. But then again, I don't know. Sometimes I'm picky. Sometimes I feel like I'm not that picky. Like most fast food places, they're fine. Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't know what that's comparable to, but it slaps on some chicken and fries. I'll have to try that. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in forever. But again, I'm not much of a chicken guy. Should we talk about ketchup and tacos? Yes, let's talk about ketchup and tacos. I want to know where this comes from. Don't like ketchup with fries. Tomato taste with fries is not spicy enough. I would always take curry tomato sauce over ketchup. Okay, you know what? I can see that. Yeah, like if there was just like a spicier ketchup, basically, I think I would prefer that over regular ketchup. Oh, we're pushing the line. We're too far gone now. We talked about dipping hot dogs in a jar of Miracle Whip. But that's okay. That's why we're here. Put the ketchup on a soft taco with just beef, maybe some cheese. Okay, I see where you're coming from. We don't like it with crunchy tacos too. Okay, first of all, soft tacos are better than crunchy tacos. Soft tacos are the real tacos. Crunchy tacos are something that we invented to like bastardize what a regular taco is. And I don't mean that as like the swear word. I mean that as in like that's a word, right? It's not meant to be like crass or whatever. By the way, I love how we're just kind of like having this discussion over the sound of crickets. And if you want me to like shut up and start playing Stardew again, definitely like let me know. But I'm enjoying just having this discussion here. It's almost like a just chatting stream, but like with Stardew in the background. I won't ban over tacos. We don't really eat tacos here, so feel free to start a war over it. All right, Warlord gives the okay on taco wars. Beef and cheese in a soft tortilla. I don't like tacos. Isn't that just kind of a taco though? Beef and cheese in a soft tortilla. Like what would make that not a taco? I don't know. I'm definitely not an expert on tacos. Beef with no seasoning. Okay, I see what you mean. I'd still eat that. Whether or not I would consider it a taco, I'm not sure, but I can get down with that. Have Mexican street tacos up there? Yes, they do. They're so good. I haven't had one in like forever, but the last time I did, it came with the jalapeno, and you're not really supposed to eat the whole jalapeno pepper, which I wasn't aware of at the time, so I did eat the whole thing, and I regretted it. Eat the crunchy tacos to remind myself how superior soft tacos are. That's the way to do it. You know what? I like that take. I might start doing that. And you know what? Hear me out also on this point. Crunchy tacos, when you take a bite out of them, the whole thing disintegrates, and you just have a mess in your hands. That's not ideal. The reason why tacos were invented in the first place was just to have a convenient food delivery device to your mouth. So you can just load it up in your tortilla, take a bite out of it, and you've just eaten a bunch of food, and it's great. The hard tacos, you take a bite, it cracks, it shatters, it's all over the place. It defeats the purpose of tacos. Mincemeat, onions, tomato cream soup, salad, cream and processed cheese, that are the main ingredients for sauna soup. You know what? I think I can get down with that. Warlord, never heard of it. I'd be interested to try it. Clicked away. Oh no, Nick, what did you miss? The thing about street tacos, we got Mexican street tacos up here, and they're great. Can you help me with this? What's the difference between taco, fajita, and burrito? That's a good question. So taco is, you take a tortilla and you just fold it in half. It's one fold, right? A fajita is more like, all right, I'm less confident on my fajita one, but the burrito, you're rolling that up, you're getting it all compact together, so that nothing's going to fall out, right? So when I have fajitas here, and this is for me, someone who is not of any kind of like Hispanic heritage or anything. So, take this for what it is. But for here, the filling, the stuff that's in fajitas is what makes the fajitas. Yeah, like the fancy meat for a soft taco. I don't even know if that's right, but I mean it might be. I don't know. But like the filling is what makes a fajita, and you just kind of put it in a tortilla and kind of eat it however you want. I sort of do this weird combination of a really lazy burrito because I can't roll a burrito. I can't do it effectively anyway. I can fold a taco, that's real easy. But I just do kind of like a lazy burrito sort of thing when I eat fajitas. Or if you have your tacos delivered to you and you get hard tacos, you basically ordered soggy tacos. That's true. And that, you know what? In a way, you're almost like back to, like the tacos are trying to be soft tacos in that case. They're trying their best not to disappoint you. And you know what? You got to give it to the tacos there. They really do have your best interest in heart. And that's why tacos are such great foods. Not much, I don't think, but yeah, some peppers be too hot. Oh, for sure. Like, I think jalapenos are relatively mild, but like when you're eating an entire pepper, that definitely changes things compared to just like a little jalapeno here and there. And then there's like those peppers that are like the Carolina Reaper. You'll die if you eat it. And it's like, no thanks. Although I have had ghost pepper flakes on pizza, that stuff's good. It's really hot and you don't need too much. Actually, I have a story about that I probably told on stream a bunch of times. Fold my taco, fajita, and burrito that same to prevent spillage. Okay, so taco fold, right. I think we're on the same page there. And then I think the confusion, at least for me, comes in with the fajita and the burrito because you do typically fold those in a way to prevent spillage. Maybe, do fajitas, are those open on one end usually or no? Because I know burritos usually aren't. I mean, obviously when you bite into them they are, but... So is this like a North and South Germany sort of thing, Warlord? That's also why they started putting a soft shell on the outside of hard shell with cheese in between the two so it doesn't fall apart like it normally would. That is not authentic Mexican food, but acceptable. I will accept that. That way you're still leaving things together. The cheese is sort of like a glue. Like, culinarily, I think that's great. Authenticity-wise, I don't know if it lives up to a taco. But I do approve of it. Pita is basically chicken strips with pepper and onion strips with some sauces and cheese. Kind of. But see, another thing is you can have like different types of meat with fajitas, but like peppers, onions, definitely in there. You do have like some kind of sauce. I know for me, I put cheese on mine. Uh-oh. We have like a German civil war up in here. I don't know what's going on. Like fast food places give you 20 crunchy tacos for $20 or something. You know the bitches be soggy by the time you get there. And yeah, I'm okay with that. Like Taco Bell, that's like peak Taco Bell right there. But I like Taco Bell, and I know they're not like great tacos, but it tastes good. Fajita is always the meat, not the end product. Okay. So maybe the fajita is all in the filling, and that's the difference there. You can have fajita tacos and fajita burritos. You know what? That's a good point. I do have a Mexican restaurant near me that's like a local place, and they do have fajita tacos, which are good and great. But I didn't think about that. So yeah, maybe fajita is the stuff on the inside. It's on the inside is the inside is what counts. And I think, people and fajitas are the same in that way. You know what? Fajitas are actually the most wholesome food of all time. Now that I think about it. Walk into Taco Fold? Okay, hello Beth. Welcome to the stream. We're having a food discussion, apparently. We're talking about tacos, burritos, fajitas. Fajita is folded the same as taco. Okay. Tacos usually open. Yeah, tacos usually open. You just take your tortilla, you fold it in half with the stuff in there, and then that's the taco. Those are the easiest ones, I think. Only difference is burrito should be totally wrapped and tucked in taco fold. That's right. That's right. Burritos, they're all wrapped up to keep everything in there, but they're usually loaded up a lot more than like tacos or fajitas. Like a fajita's folded on one end. That's what I was kind of thinking, but I wasn't sure. Steak fajitas only? I'm with you there, Emily. 100%. Steak is the superior meat product. And I will die on that hill. Steak is the best. Pork is up there. Chicken? I'm sorry, that's low tier meat. Y'all can have it all you want. You know, think of it this way. I'm eating less chicken. That's more chicken for you. I know a lot of people, they put chicken real high up on the tier list, but it's just not that great. It's just not that great. It's fine, but it's not great. I would eat it, but like barely. All right, maybe that's a little bit. Maybe I'm going a little bit too far with that. That wouldn't be a taco at that point. They're called gordita. Oh, that's right. You're right, Apollo. That's a Taco Bell creation, I think. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I like Taco Bell. Taco Bell meat is a powder they add water to. It is actually. It's not real. You know what? Funny enough, though, Taco Bell chicken is real chicken. I know this from people who've worked at Taco Bell and given me the scoop. But whatever meat powder Taco Bell's using, I still think it tastes good, and that doesn't like turn me away from eating it. Like I know basically any other meat is pretty much better. I still like Taco Bell tacos. But yeah, the Taco Bell meat's a little weird, for sure. Fajitas is my next cooking stream so y'all can learn. Oh, hell yeah. I'm down for that. Emily, that's going to be great. Isn't that like relatively soon, or did you have something else planned and then fajitas after that? But I think there's a cooking stream coming soon if I remember reading something in Discord correctly. I think I read it in Discord. I don't remember where I was. I don't know where I am now, though. But anyway, I'm excited for that. And if y'all not following Emily, I highly recommend it. Twitch.tv/BordaciousRosie. Cooking stream coming up. Great streamer. Wonderful community. Plays a lot of Animal Crossing. You won't be disappointed. Alright, so the word fajita is actually a reference to the type of meat traditionally used in the assembly of the dish. Carne asada or skirt steak. Alright, so steak confirmed the correct meat for fajitas, but I will concede that you can make fajitas with other meat. I've actually had authentic carne asada one time, and we were in our Spanish class in high school, and that like we had this weird cooking thing where I don't remember even why we did it, but we were just like cooking like Mexican food or something. And someone made authentic homemade carne asada, and it was so good. It was so good. I will never forget that day in high school. The K comment was targeted at hard tacos becoming soft again, kind of like how some radioactive elements decay to lower energy states. I mean, you're not wrong. It's like entropy at the end of the day, right? Something like that. Authentic or get out, I'm with you there. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I stand the inauthentic stuff, too. It can be good, but authentic, I think you just can't beat it, in my opinion. Fucking love fajitas. Aren't they the best, though? Fajitas are, like, some of my favorite foods. I don't know where they'd be up on the list, but they definitely top 10. Ate fajitas right before my wedding ceremony. It's my comfort food. Oh, that's awesome, though. I love that. Love that for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, no. I just scrolled down to chat a little bit, saw message deleted. Got a little bit scared. Of the way this Mexican family I went to as exchange student made their fajitas. Oh, they probably did it right. I bet they did it right. Again, you just can't beat the authentic stuff. Okay, can I now complain about how expensive fajitas are at restaurants? Yes, that is allowed. And it's not fair. How could you not like steak? That's also true. Alright, I want to see what this chicken's... Oh, you know what? I thank you, Warlord, for keeping things in check. Silence all chicken stands, I guess. Okay, maybe not quite. I like almost burnt steak. Almost burnt steak has its place. Oh, wait, Nick is relaying the message. I do have a thing, though, where I can click on what it was deleted. So I'm not sure if you're doing that for me. If so, thank you. But, like, if you're doing it to, like, uncensor the chicken superior thing, then, like, I guess also thank you. But you know, steak best. But, Rob, we are Midwest where the beef is so good. That's right. We got great beef here. I don't know if we have the nation's best, but it's got to be up there. I know, at least I think Texas apparently has some good beef. It's like some places down south do. And up in Canada, I know Alberta beef is a thing. Although I've never been to Canada, and I don't know if I've ever had Alberta beef. Probably not. But I'd like to try it. Oh, towards the beef fajitas. I get you. You really like chicken over any other meat. Hey, Warlord, thanks for the shout out. That also just reminds me of how like far behind I am on chat. I'm sorry, everyone. Hopefully this week I can definitely make fajitas while the cake is baking. Super fast and easy dish. That's true. That would be great. I would definitely be there for that. I mean, I'm not gonna miss it anyway. But like fajitas, definitely count me in. Going to jump around now so you can juggle multiple topics. Oh boy. I'm having a hard enough time with fajitas, but let's do it. But when did you do the cupping, and are you going to do it again? I did it probably back in like 2016, 2017. It's been a while. Actually, probably 2017, I guess would be more accurate. And am I going to do it again? I don't know. And that's only because of an insurance thing. Back when I did that, my insurance covered it. But now I don't have insurance anymore, so... for me, it would depend on the price, and also just probably wouldn't do it because it would cost something. Well, I mean, I don't mind paying for it. Again, it's just it's a lot nicer when insurance covers it, you know? But I guess you could say that about like any kind of medical thing, even though I don't know if you call it a medical thing. Ground beef bottom of any tier list? Nick, get out of here with that. Okay, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Ground beef, not the greatest. Ground sirloin, though. That's like the good kind. That's like basically steak meat. So if you ever tried... Uh-oh. That's the Corona emote. Chicken, steak, mincemeat, ground beef. See, I'm with Warlord in that one. You gotta go steak. I mean, chicken is fine if it's up there. The almighty chicken. Okay, so you made me very hungry. Time to eat and get ready for work. Everyone have a lovely day. Emily, I hope you have a lovely day too. I'm sorry if you're not here because I took forever to get down this far in chat. But I hope you have a great day, and thank you again for stopping by and talking fajitas with us. I hope you have a great day at work. And thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. So the food taste of most people here seems to be a headless chicken. I mean, he's not wrong. No, don't do that, Nick. Also, I just noticed you have, like, the red snowflake next to the blue snowflake, and that reminds me of, like, 3D vision. Like, you know those 3D glasses back in the day when they were red and blue? Chicken, give me the chicken. Honestly, you can have all the chicken. Like, if you trade your steak for my chicken, I'd be down with that every day of the week. And you know what? That's kind of like a win-win scenario. Honestly, I don't care what kind of meat. I just eat fajitas. Has to be chicken for me. That's fine. I mean, you know what? People have their preferences. You can't get around that. Chicken bratwurst. I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds bad. Yeah, bratwurst, that's pork all the way. Not that I'm the biggest bratwurst kind of guy, but like when we have them, I think I've only really tried one kind of meat in bratwurst, and it's pork every time. Pork sausage. Chicken fajita style is a very good form of chicken. That's true. It's Probably one of, if not the top tier form of chicken. And actually, you know what? I just realized I had chicken fajitas for lunch today. I don't know how I'm just realizing this. But yeah, it was chicken. It's what we had at the time. Steak is better, but, you know, chicken's still good. Chicken or cow bratwurst is a no-go. I'm not sure if I'd even want to try that. I mean, maybe I would try just to see what it tastes like, but that doesn't sound very good. It just, like, seems like it goes against what bratwurst is, in my opinion. But then again, I'm not a brat expert. And also, people call them brats here, and it's weird. Ground sirloin is not trash tier ground beef. Okay, I'm glad we can at least agree on that. Ground sirloin is pretty good. Regular ground beef, I can definitely see where you're coming from. It's usually not the best cut of beef. I see in 3D. I see in 4D. Oh my goodness. 4D intergalactic chess. If I was rich, I would eat more steak, but poor me loves the price of chicken. Okay, that's fair too. Chicken is a lot cheaper. I would say it's for a reason, but, you know, sometimes chicken's just what you gotta do because it's what you gotta do. You can like chicken. I'm okay with liking chicken, right? But it's where you say it's better than steak. That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. Because it's not. I'm trashing chicken when he ate it 2 hours ago. Hypocrites, a little bit. A little bit. I don't mind that y'all call me out on my hypocrisy. In fact, I prefer it. Bratwurst is good with regular bread. Okay, now, see, this is going to be weird, but, like, isn't regular bread different in Germany than it is here? I have bratwurst on like what you would call a bun. It's not like a hot dog bun. It's like better than that. But it's like the same sort of shape. Chicken is okay, just not the top. Yeah. I think we can agree with that. Chicken is at least good sometimes. But if I had to live off of chicken, I would sooner eat... No, I'm not going to go with that. I think that was something else where I said I'd rather eat dirt and blueberries. Not chicken, though. I'd still rather have chicken than dirt and blueberries. I don't even remember what that thing was. Maybe avocados or something. Want to go to Germany and try a lot of different sausages? What they call brat here is nothing like it, I hear. Oh, really? Maybe not. Bratwurst with a proper curry sauce is called currywurst here. And that's God tier with fries and... Oh, my mouse is on. And even some mayo. I would love to try that. Also, I'm probably saying it wrong, because don't you pronounce the W like a V? Like baguette bread and a bratwurst in it is nice. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like the bread we have here when we have our bratwurst. But again, we might have some kind of weird American version, I guess. I never thought about that. There's a different image. Yeah, I think you're right. Regular bread in Germany is dark, bitter bread. That's right. We call white bread, you gonna toast. Okay, so with regular bread, that's what you have your bratwurst on, the dark, bitter stuff. Typically. But I do have it on the baguette bread. That's how I usually have it. But I guess we don't really have that dark, bitter kind of bread here. Think that was seafood? Yeah, that's right. It was seafood. Seafood sucks. Chicken is way above seafood. And again, you can be offended all you want, but just know that I will be eating none of the seafood that you so desire. So if anything, I'm your biggest ally. That's more for you. And actually, I kind of consider that with, like, the chicken thing, too. Y'all can have my chicken. I want the steak. Okay, I'm going to go to the store now. All right, sounds good, Nick. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for the raid. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully the store trip goes well. Say hi to Starscream for us. In fact, one of the cutest emotes on all of Twitch right there. I gotta go now. Have a good day, everyone. And remember, y'all still owe me RAM. I forgot about that. All right, we'll see. We'll see about the RAM. I hope you have a great day too, Twiz. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I think I probably spent half an hour just talking. Which, you know what? I like that. I like that a lot. And hopefully I didn't scare anyone away with all the talking. But I almost In some ways, I like that better than playing games. Don't get me wrong, I love playing games and streaming the gameplay and stuff, but, you know, I live for just the interaction stuff and just the discussions like that. That's what really makes it for me. And I wanted to... Oh, right, those are dead now. It is summer. Depends, I often have bratwurst with baked potato with herb cream. What is that? Curry sauce for the bratwurst, of course, and salad. That sounds like a really good dish. I would love to try that. The resident in our time in Stardew Valley, Georgia has made an effort to become a contributing member of the community. Ha! But we can't do it without your help. If you choose to shop at Georgia competitors such as Pierre's General Store, you won't have the same assurance of quality and consistency. And without your business, we won't be able to afford to contribute as much as we'd like to local charities. Shop at Joja Mart and help keep our community great. Joja Mart, we value your business. Of course you do. Is that what you want us to think, Morris? Alright, but we got some crops to plant today. We're going to have a busy summer day ahead of us here. Whoops. Here we go. Again, I like doing my 3x5s. I know you don't need to, but I've just done it ever since. Like, ever since I first started playing Stardew Valley, this is how I've always grown my crops, because when they give you a pack of starter seeds, they give you 15, so what better way to plant those 15 seeds than in a 3x5 rectangle? It just makes the most sense. Herb cream is probably not the right way to say it, but there is like a curd-based sauce with herbs we usually eat with baked potatoes, ones you bake with foil. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I think, is that just like sour cream? Is that what we would call sour cream here? Or is that different, do you think? Because sometimes people have like sour cream with their baked potatoes. I don't like sour cream either, by the way. It's bad. Bad stuff. Sour cream and onion chips, though? Now those are good. But anyway, that's like completely different. I feel like it's completely different. Sour cream is kind of like that, but still different somehow. Okay. How is it different then? I might like herb cream a little bit better. Because again, I don't like sour cream. But that's not to say that with the right changes it can't be redeemed. So maybe the herb cream is the way to go. Like sour cream has a more extreme taste. Okay, maybe I would like herb cream better then. Never heard of it before. But that doesn't make it bad. But it does make it maybe less likely to be here. Unfortunately. Man, I want fajitas again. Does this help? No, I don't think this helps my farming skill at all. Actually, it might be. No, it definitely isn't. Alright, that's fine. We'll plant something. So, we already missed out on our parsnip crop. I think. Unless we had them in storage somewhere. I'm gonna go double check that. And then we'll probably plant... I mean, we'll definitely plant melons. We'll definitely plant some of the other summer crops, like corn. Corn's almost certainly going to be in there. Alright, we don't have any parsnips in here. Guess I can grow the star fruit. Keep that somewhere else, though. Oh, we do have some melon seeds, so we'll take that into account. And the ancient fruit can stay. Many local foods, I don't even know if there's proper translations for every term. Doubt it. That's another... Yeah, that's a good point. Probably not. I'll put that there just so we have a place for it. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. There's just, like, not really a thing for it, or it might just only be a thing there. Culinary differences are weird and interesting, and I like them. Oh, wait, and everyone's gonna be in their summer clothes now. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, look at Abigail. What the heck? Summer's here. It's not really my favorite season. Air's so muggy, I feel like I'm floating in soup. That's the worst feeling, though. I kind of hate the summer humidity, too, so I can relate to that. Pierre looks kind of funny. It almost looks like he's got a Joja shirt, but it's the right colors. It just doesn't say Joja on it. Alright, so we need 6 more of these. Alright, actually, you know what? We won't do corn, because corn is also in the fall. I want things that continue to produce after harvest, so we'll get peppers and, unfortunately, tomatoes. Actually, that's all the ones that produce after harvest. Okay, cool. Actually, no, we need hops for that, too. Actually, you know what? Let's get, like, 8 of these. And hope that I didn't screw up. Summer's the worst season if it gets too hot. Sleeping gets even harder for me, and then I also sweat too much. I'm with you there 100%. I can't stand hot summer nights, especially when it's humid and you just keep sweating and it's all gross. I need, like, a cool breeze or something to sleep, and you get that in, like, every season except summer. I 100% agree with that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put our melons here. Forgot to get fertilizer, oh well. Blueberries will go here. Go peppers over here, and then tomatoes will be off by themselves because they're bad. Ketchup is not bad, though. And I do mean that. Alright, so if we put the trellises like this, will we be able to access them all? I think we will. Yeah, you know what? This isn't gonna ruin it. Oh, I got 1 extra. Oh well, I guess we'll just sell it. You're damn right. Actually is, I think ketchup might actually be one of the more versatile condiments there is. I gotta give it a little credit there. There's a lot you can put it on. Entertaining the idea to make pizza after all this food talk, though? Go for it. Go for it. Pizza is the best food, after all. It's the best food group, as well. I think pizza should be its own food group. She was just waiting for it? Yeah. Y'all knew I wasn't done talking about ketchup. I don't even remember how this whole conversation started. Ketchup was at the beginning, too, but there was something else going on that I can't remember what it was. All this condiment talk. It is making me hungry, though. Alright, let's sell the seeds. BRB, though? Alright, sounds good, Warlord. I don't remember how long in-game days usually go, but I think we got time for a couple of them left here. Copper being a good boy. Have some water. Oh, it's doing that thing where it sounds like there's a bug flying around in my ear. I hate that. It's too good of a sound effect. Which kind of makes me think that they probably just recorded a bug flying next to a microphone. I mean, maybe they didn't, but it's that good where I would be fooled if it came out that they didn't actually do that. It's Elliot. A gentle little sunbeam woke me up this morning. I've never felt so refreshed. Wow, that's like wholesome as hell, dude. Sorry if that isn't very interesting to you. No, keep talking. It is interesting. They made Elliot super dapper in this game. Whoops. Alright, so something else I wanted to talk about, because the bug in my ear reminded me. I come out of work for the ketchup. I'm glad. And see, that's how I know that, like, how to summon Nicole. It's like, you just get, like, a pentagram, put a bunch of ketchup bottles, or just talk about ketchup. But I also love the idea of, like, some sort of ketchup deity that you can summon. Maybe there's like the Heinz branded Necronomicon. Do you guys have Heinz ketchup out there, or do you guys have Hunt's ketchup? Because I know Heinz and Hunt's are like the two major brands, I think. Both, okay. Do you have a preference, or are they both good? Because I know some people prefer one over the other pretty adamantly. And honestly, I'm not sure if I get it. You want you're growing this season. It's already getting so hot, it sure is. I know what you're growing this season. It looks like it's a bunch of grapes or something. Don't have ketchup preference. Okay, neither do I. I've always had Heinz, but like if I had Hunt's, I wouldn't be too upset. Oh my god, do you remember when they made like those different color ketchups? That was weird. I loved it though as a kid. It's Vincent. I want to be just like my big brother when I grow up. Okay, bye. Okay, Vincent, goodbye. Oh, you didn't know they did that? Yeah, Heinz came out with like yellow ketchup, green ketchup, purple ketchup. I think other different colors of ketchup, and it tasted exactly the same, but like they marketed it towards like the kids probably. I remember seeing commercials on like Nickelodeon for it. It's like now a new funky purple. I think they called it funky purple ketchup. I want purple ketchup. I mean, it's kind of great. It's like it's blurst. It's blessed and cursed. I wonder if they still make it. Blue ketchup. Now that would be the best kind of ketchup. Which is weird because normally like blue things you don't eat. Like there's blueberries, of course, but blue is usually not a color associated with food. Unless blueberry or blue raspberry, but blue raspberries are just kind of made up by the government. Yeah, we need that blurst purple ketchup in our lives. Man, that would be a nice nostalgia trip. I bet, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they re-released it. People got nostalgia for weird ketchup. Just like they re-released that Crystal Pepsi, which is just Pepsi but clear. Tastes exactly the same as regular Pepsi. Oh yeah, that's right, the store. I almost forgot about that. I kept forgetting to put that in the title. I'm trying to, like, sell these games. But nah, if there's nothing there you want, then obviously you don't need to spend the points, but... Oh, they did the thing with the bug in my ear again. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about before I got distracted by purple ketchup. Those 17-year cicadas are coming out. And I started seeing them yesterday and even today a little bit, although I haven't been outside as much today. And it's just kind of scary because like they're just going to come out of the ground after 17 years of being like, we're chilling down here. Yeah, I know Wednesdays your shop is closed, and that makes me mad every time. But I remember like 17 years ago when they came up that one time, and there were just swarms of them. So I'm wondering if we're going to have like huge swarms of them again this year or not. Because we have a lot less like trees now, and apparently they like go onto the trees and like burrow into there when they die. I don't remember how cicadas work, but they're also like underground or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it's been interesting seeing them flying around. And I told the story yesterday about like how this little sparrow got in a dogfight with one of those cicadas, just mid-air battle. I mean, the sparrow won and just took the cicada off to wherever it wanted to go to eat it. They're loud as hell. They really are, yeah. I'm not a big fan of them. Like, I don't hate them, but the noise does get to you when there's just so many of them. And they're just constantly going. We're getting that a little bit here. Stink bugs are nasty too. I don't know if I've ever seen a stink bug. Or smelled, I guess. I'm sure they call them stink bugs for a reason. Alright, Vampire Victor. So you eat chicken with ketchup? If I were to guess, I'd say yes. Apparently they don't actually smell. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why they call them that then. What do they look like, though? I'm not sure if those are like regional bugs, like maybe we don't have them here, or maybe we do and I've seen them all the time and just like maybe I know them by a different name, or Maybe I just didn't know those were stink bugs. They're like flat triangles. Huh. Maybe I'm trying to think. What color are they normally? Are they like black? Are they brown, green? I hope they're not orange, because then they'd be like Dorito bugs. Light brown, okay. Triangles are 2D, so I don't know if there are non-flat triangles. God damn it. Yo, Emily got her hair up in like a ponytail or whatever? Look at that. Haley's the picky eater. It's so hard to cook for her. Oh, Gus. Pam. I'm loving the seasonal outfits they have. Tannish, okay. Maybe I have seen them. I'm gonna have to look up. You know what? I'm gonna look that up right now. I gotta know. Also, apparently a caps lock on. Stink bug or stink bug is a common name for several insects and may refer to brown marmorated stink bug. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, he kind of looks like a shovel. Like the shape of a shovel. No, but that's saying it's not... Oh, wait, no. Look at this. In September 1998, it was collected in Allentown, Pennsylvania, where it is believed to have been accidentally introduced. But normally they're native to China, Japan, the Korean Peninsula, and Taiwan. Invasive species. Maybe we don't have them here. Oh, yeah, here's a thing that's like showing where the stink bugs are over time. Oh, nope, in 2014 we started getting them here. Oh, they're everywhere now. Yeah, maybe that's the one. That's interesting. See, that's why Wikipedia is cool. And that's why you should... Never mind. They're always asking for donations, and, like, I'm not against donating to Wikipedia for sure. They're great. They provide a great and very underrated service. Yeah, like, seeing them, like, on the graph, like, spread out, at first I'm like, they're just gonna stay in, like, the East Coast area. But they spread everywhere so fast. I was like, for a second, I'm like, oh, that's Chicago. But then the next slide over was just like, they're everywhere. By a different topic, but the sum of angles on big enough triangles on the surface of the Earth is above 180 degrees. Flat Earthers claim those measurements are fake, though. Well, maybe they should try to measure it themselves. Unless, like, protractors are tools of the government to make people think that the Earth is round. Yeah, that is probably what they would say, actually. I drew a protractor the other way, or the other day, rather. Apparently they don't have those in schools anymore? Protractors? They would? Yeah. I'm gonna slide into lurk, you crank me up. Be nice to Ketchup or else. Okay, you know what? For you, I can do that. Thank you for the lurk, Nicole. It's great having you here. And, glad I can make you smile a little bit, I guess. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and a great day today, too. Which I guess is included in the weekend, but you know what I mean. Always a pleasure having you here in chat. Looks like there hasn't been enough... What? I watered my crops, though. Or does that not count? Maybe you can't water the soil first? No, they're growing just fine. What is it talking about? I guess these didn't grow fine, but, like, those are just the tomatoes anyway. To our valued Jojo Mart customers, please be advised that the landslide blockage near the railroad will be cleared using explosives tomorrow morning. Oh my god. Avoid the area in case of falling rocks. Jojico is not responsible for any damage occurred to people or property in the vicinity. See, we warned you, so you can't hold us responsible. Hey, Robin, coming in clutch with a 50 wood. What they say, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I don't get where that saying comes from, though. Pizza in 15 minutes, let's go! Actually, and I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but I might be ending in less than 15 minutes. Maybe. I've had a great stream today, though. And thank you all for making it so. I have to find something else to watch while eating. That's kind of what I was thinking of. I'm like, no, it's actually... At first I was going to say that's like probably perfect timing. Then I looked over and I'm like, oh, that's not... Maybe not. We'll see, though. We'll see. But I'm thinking this will probably be my last in-game day. I'm not going to, like, be hard set on it, but I would like to go out and enjoy the nice weather for a little bit. Before it gets unnice. Not that it's going to get unnice, it's just gotta get some sun, you know? The sun is not directly above the sky anymore. Actually, I saw a video today, speaking about the sun, about what would happen to the Earth if there was like this huge solar storm, and it was just kind of interesting, I guess. You probably know the channel. And if not, that's fine. It's not like, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait a minute, there's forage on the greenhouse. How'd that happen? What channel? The one that I can't pronounce for the life of me. I think it's like a German word, though. It starts with a K. They make science videos that are, like, pretty simplified. That one. I like their stuff. Usually pretty interesting and explained in a way that I can understand. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you don't watch them. I wasn't sure if you did or not. Like, even when the guy on the channel pronounces it, I still can't. I can't pronounce it. They're watering down facts too much to the point where they sometimes change the meaning a little. Ooh, that's not very good. Well, I was unaware it was that watered down. Oh, gosh. Yeah, did not know that. I guess just something to keep in mind when I watch them. It's still entertaining stuff. They got funny animations. And it usually comes out in the morning for me, so I can, like, drink coffee while listening to it. I like it. I like that part of it, anyway. Most of the time it will be fine, but some topics just cannot be expressed in simple analogies. I definitely agree with that, and I think sometimes they even, like, will tell you something like that, where it's like, you know, it's much more complicated than this, but we did our best to try to break it down and simplify it or something. So they might even, like, have that warning in there. I know they've said something like that for a topic. I don't even remember what they were talking about. I don't know if they do that all the time when, you know, they simplify to the point where it makes that kind of a difference. And there's still so much debris on this farm. It's crazy. One of these days, though, we'll get enough star drops to be able to have enough energy in the day to take all of it out. And I know I can, like, eat stuff, but I don't eat. I get all my energy from the sun. Yeah, we'll just keep, like, 5 of each, actually, because we might need trees for when we cut down all the trees in the farm. I didn't actually mean to take those out, but we did. I like the idea of simplifying, but you have to be really careful how to do it. I'm able to do it a bit too much, just like they force it because it's not a hardcore science channel, but it can bring points across the wrong way. Yeah, I think I see what you're getting at. And at least for some of the topics, I don't know about most of the ones they talk about to know if they're simplifying it in that way, where it's like they're not, you know, they're coming across the wrong way. So I don't really know any specific examples, but that's just me. But if they did happen to talk about something that I knew a lot about, which they probably wouldn't do because that usually doesn't involve science, then maybe I can, like, actually say, you know, it's one thing to understand it to the point where it's like, I know what they're talking about and they're simplifying it down this much. See, I don't have the knowledge to be able to call him out on that, I guess. As criticism on a high level, though, I could see why you wouldn't regularly watch PBS Spacetime, for example. I think I have before. I'm not saying I regularly do, but I thought I did before. Usually PBS stuff is pretty good. Probably does a little bit better of a job, too, than, you know, at breaking it down. If you take it as getting a rough idea, it'll be fine. Yeah. And for the most part, I want to say I go in with that mindset, but, like, who knows if I'm, like, subconsciously not doing that. Oh, wait, we don't have anything we can give to him. We just got some ore out of the deal. Which is not bad, but it's not that great either. Also, is there people I haven't been talking to? Like, how am I such good friends? Oh, you know what? Because I gave her a cauliflower that one time. Trying to see if my relation, or, you know, the amount of hearts with anyone is going down. Like, if that mod is working where they're not supposed to go down. That was a complicated way of, like, saying I hope this mod is working. Their physics channel does a pretty decent job. Not like I am the expert to judge that on every topic, but it checks out with information I know from lectures, which is a good start. Oh, absolutely. That's a good point. Even just seeing, like, their sources, knowing their sources are legit and stuff, definitely helps. So, that way, even if you're not personally, like, super expert, like, on a topic, you can at least say, like, alright, they are getting it from, like, reputable people. I lost 2 crops this morning to some Yoba darn crows. Oh, because Yoba's apparently God in this world. Some god darn crows. We need to do something about that. You got a scarecrow. Actually, that scarecrow, I think, should cover your radius pretty good. So, make him scarier. Make the scarecrow scarier, and you'll be good, Andy. I guarantee it. Alright, let's see what's going on at the vineyard. I love this place, by the way. It makes me kind of want to have something like this. Nice little wine place. I mean, maybe it's just because I, Oh, and there's like a nice swing here, too, right by the river. This is a beautiful place. I wish I could live here instead of my farm. Oh, wait. Does this go into, like, a basement? Oh, grapes are cleaned and stomped in the stone well. That's really cool. This is a really cool area. Sophia lives in a wonderful home. You have a pet? I've always wanted one. Yeah, I got Copper. He's a dog. You'd love him if you like dogs. A lot of videos are on quantum physics, modern cosmology with dark energy discussions, different... Oh, wait, we got a thing going on here. Different models for the universe, so probably less accessible than that one. Scarlet. Have we seen Scarlet before? I don't think we have. Hey, you seem a bit out of it. Is everything okay, boo? Sorry, I'm just trailing off in thought. You said the doctor prescribed you new medicine? Is it helping with... ... Uh-oh. Yeah, it helps. Hey, you'll get through this. I'll visit you 100 times if that's what it takes. More dots. And a smile, though. You always know how to cheer me up. Aw, you love to see it. Who's that guy? It's me, the farmer. Oh, that's Rob, the new farmer I told you about. Who are you, Scarlet? It's nice to meet you, I think. Nice to meet you, Rob. I'm Scarlet, a friend of this dork. Okay, then yes, it is nice to meet you. Getting into the farming business is tough work. I live in Grampleton with my papa. He's over at Marnie's with the truck loading up a bunch of milk and wool. Oh, can we, like, see him? We met during a cosplay meetup. Nerds. I'm just kidding. Cosplay's pretty cool. Grampleton is kind of far away. I really appreciate it when she visits. Grampleton used to be in Stardew Valley Expanded, by the way, which is pretty cool. Shoot, I should run back. It's probably just about done by now. Oh, okay. Text me later? For sure. I'll send you something funny. All they memeing. It was nice meeting you, Rob. It was nice meeting you too, Scarlet. Also, I just realized this, like, this path here looks like one of those cat mouths. Like the colon 3s of the anime world, except I guess not with the colon. Hey. Did you hear anything we were talking about? I mean, I guess I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Uh-oh. Maybe that wasn't the right choice. Oh no, it definitely was not the right choice. I just wanted to be honest. Sophia ran back home without saying a word. Well, one of these days, she will come to know that, one, I don't judge, and two, I might be on the medicine for the same thing. Weird thing to notice? Yeah, it kind of is. Out of, like, the whole conversation, it's like, I don't know. This might be some kind of, like, theming where it, like, ties into, like, the stigma of, like, having medicine for certain things. Or being, like, dependent on a medication. Oh, right, I should stop using energy. Got a little bit ahead of myself. Because if you're talking about something in a public area, it's on you, right? I guess so, yeah. I don't know, though. I mean, I was, like, kind of on her property, though. I don't know how much of that she owns, so that might be another thing, but yeah. You're not wrong. I think that's where they're going with this, though. I don't know this character or her backstory, or how much we're going to find out, but could be interesting. They said Scarlett's dad was at Marnie's. I'm not sure if they were saying that just for the cutscene, but I do want to go there and find out. She owned it, would have said she walked home. Wait, if she owned it, it would said she walked home. Oh, maybe. Okay. That's a good point. It doesn't look like Scarlett's dad's here. I think they just said that for the cutscene, but I guess we can visit Jas and, oh, her hair's a lot different. I've never seen it like that. Marnie, that's her name, Marnie. My nephew Shane has been staying at my place the last few months. He helps me out with the chicken, so I'm not complaining. Shane's a good guy. Maybe deep down anyway. He's a little mean on the surface, but, you know, we got to know Shane during our last playthrough, and it was pretty cool. Also, I guess I should be talking to these people, too. If anyone's even home. Okay, yeah. Jody, you're my best friend in the whole town somehow. Hello. Do you need something? I'm a little busy. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. How was I talking to you all the way from over there? Alright, pizza in 2 minutes. Guess you are not ending so soon. I guess not. Maybe I was wrong on my estimate. Well, I don't know. It'll be after this in-game day, so... who knows? I'm sorry if it ends up being at an inconvenient time, but hopefully we can maybe find someone to raid who will also be entertaining to watch. I mean, the raid button works now. I gotta take advantage. No worries, alright. Fair enough if you ask me. We did go to Pierre's. We didn't go to, I guess Alex lives here. Evelyn and George. Alex, Evelyn, and George's house. This is not good weather for sports. Oh well, I can always lift weights inside. Wait a minute, it's summer. Isn't summer good weather for sports? I guess it might be too hot out sometimes. Like, I know that feels for sure, but... yeah, you know what? Never mind, I'm just not gonna question that. He's probably right. Might be able to catch Eric, usually he ends before you do. Oh! Yeah, if Eric's going, for sure. I'm not sure if I've ever raided him. He's raided me, though, so that'd be a perfect opportunity to finally be able to return the favor, I guess. Anyways, getting to the oven now, BRB. Alright, sounds good, Warlord. This weather makes me thirsty. Nothing like an ice cold Joja Cola on a sopping wet day. It's not wet outside. What are you talking about? Y'all okay? Are they thinking it's raining somehow? I think they think it's raining and the weather mod is doing something weird, because it's definitely not raining. And everyone's been talking about how weird the weather is for, like, outdoor activities. Now he's saying you might see a frog in this weather, and that's what Sebastian usually says when it's raining. That's so strange. Not the end of the world, obviously, but just a little different. Maybe we could just pretend they're talking about how hot it is outside. Went to watch a movie but have returned now. Hey, welcome back, Mickey. How was the movie? And what did you watch? I hope you had a good time. I'm about to end after this in-game day, but I'm glad you came back. It's good to have you here, as always. Yo, Clint. Clint's wearing this, like, white suit. He's going all out today. Oh, it is kind of nighttime-ish. Alright, I think I talked to just about everyone, at least, like, who I know has a schedule and where they are. Maybe Penny's home? Well, I mean, wait a minute, closed? Oh, 8 p.m., I guess, is when people let you, Not wrong, it's kind of nighttime-ish here. Funny how that works out. Actually, I guess, yeah. You're like, don't remember, like 6 hours ahead of me, so like 9-10 p.m.-ish, if I'm not mistaken. Something around there. Yeah, it'd be kind of dark out at this point, I guess. Although, I don't know what it's like over there, but like, it's a little bit weird here, since obviously the days are getting longer. Sometimes it'll be like decently late out, or it's not late out, but like the time will be like sort of late. And, oh right, I need to like collect these and turn these into the forage thing at the community center. Like, it'll be like 8:30 and there's still sun, but I'm used to it being like 8:30, it's pitch black outside from like the winter and stuff. That's why daylight savings time never made any sense to me. They're not saving daylight, they're just moving it around. Alright, where's Summer? Oh, right here. The one that's shaking, probably. Alright, so we need grapes and spice berries to turn in this summer. Gotta remember that. I keep acting like I completed it because, they're saving daylight for another hour, I guess. I never liked it, though. I always thought it made things worse, and mostly growing up, I was just like, I hate losing an hour of sleep. But I will admit, on the other side of things, I loved gaining an extra hour when they did the fall back kind of thing. Yeah, it annoys me, too. I kind of wish they would just stop. And I know some places have done that, where they're just like, we're just not going to do this nonsense. It's bad, and we don't even all do it at the same time. That's another thing, too. Like, we do it, I think, earlier than you do it in Europe. Which, I never knew that until I started talking to people from Europe, and I was like, oh, the daylight thing happened. And they're like, no, that didn't happen yet. In Europe, it will stop in a few years. You're on the right track. Absolutely on the right track there. I hope we can say the same thing here. I know some places here, like in Arizona, for example, they don't do that. Yeah, I just hope the rest of us kind of catch on, that it's just not very useful. Alright, we can sell this extra stuff then. Yeah, we'll sell the mixed seeds. Mixed seeds usually aren't that great. It is nighttime, so it's time to go to bed. Good night, Copper. Good night, Copper Ore. Didn't... because the dog's name is Copper. Anyway. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, right, Joja Mart was using explosives to clear away the landslide. I love how they, like, explain this stuff in Stardew Valley Expanded. Not just a random earthquake, Joja's using explosions. There's an explosion during the night. There sure was. Alright, well that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. Let's find a raid. We'll probably raid Eric if he's still going. I have not had the pleasure of raiding him yet, I don't believe. Aw, thank you for being here. Ooh, Eric playing The Witcher 3. Oh, this should be good. Alright, let's send y'all on over to Eric. /raid. See if I typed it right. I did. Awesome. Eric, he's a great guy, great streamer, playing a great game. I think you'll have fun. Let's show him some love today. Show him some love. Witcher 3 also something I've wanted to play, so actually I guess I can't really be spoilered if I want to play it, so I'll stick around for sure. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all later, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, take it easy, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Goodbye for now.